And I didn't mean to cut you guys off, but here we go. We can continue talking about that.
You're good.
Yo, a dollar feet?
Yo, a dollar
Bro.
feet? Yo, her feet are so sunny. Wow.
Can we?
Well, what's
No,
wrong,
no.
Spark? You don't want to talk about a dollar feet?
How about a dollar hair?
What? Yeah. What's if you pick up if you have an ASI and you choose to have an $1 feet instead, what do you get?
I don't know. The broken one.
Sentinel? Tunnel fighter?
Tunnel fighter's not a feat.
It's a
Oh.
fighting style.
I thought you knew.
Fire.
I thought you knew D&D Arcane.
It's been a bit.
It's been about a week. Wow.
2 weeks.
2 weeks. Wow.
2 fucking weeks.
Welcome to session 10
Morning.
of World Codex, season 2. Wowie. Would anyone like to
Yeah,
give us a recap of session 9?
Sure.
Oh.
Session 9, we went shopping, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
We fucking went shopping. What happened after? What happened during that? We
I
bought
studied for AP
phone books,
macro.
Ball stuff.
What stuff? Mercy
Bought
was studying
food.
macro. We met up with some of the crewmates. What else happened? Oh right, my fucking weird sword shit with Cinders. I got a weird sword from Cinders as a late birthday present. I talked to Shinobu about why the Phoenix sucks and how it should get better.
Yeah.
I punched someone. I forgot what it was. It was Catch. What happened after that?
You beat up a lot of people.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're wanted in 18 different states, man.
Listen, Hana's not my real name.
Well, that's
And
just
after
the
that-
Phoenix, in it.
Yeah, it's just a Phoenix. You're really quiet on my end.
Hello.
He's fine.
Oh,
And
hello.
after
Oh.
that, we talked with Plan, and we're going to Varric to find a new codex because there's apparently another one here. Thanks to our girl Shinobu telling us that there's one here. So we're here now.
We're here.
Wait, we're missing someone. Oh, okay. Someone
Just standing on them.
Someone stepped on
Starbucks is always
Phalar.
here.
Someone
Fuck.
stepped on Phalar.
Rip.
Hey, yo.
Would it be the first time?
You get absorbed.
Hey, yo.
So,
Yeah. As for RP chats, nothing much happened, but Spark and I discovered Meat Jenga.
What
Oh,
the
yeah,
fuck
no,
is
that was-
meat Jenga?
Don't ask.
It's like Jenga, but like
Yeah.
instead of like what's called like the blocks, wooden blocks, you have meat blocks instead.
But do you play with the rules where you have to like use only one hand and you can like take any piece?
Fun
Yeah.
for the
That-
whole family.
That's like Benga? Tenga? Tenga? I forget what it's called.
Jenga. Meat Jenga, bro.
Do you eat the meat after you take it out? Too?
True.
You cook it like a
Cannon.
Korean barbecue.
Yeah, it's like a barbecue. Meat Jenga. God, I'm a genius.
Delicious.
Here, Jenga
Jengus.
genius.
Got him.
oh
Dude, yeah.
man.
And it's really been a long week, man.
Creeper.
It's
Aw,
Wednesday.
man.
It's the middle of the week.
So, I have something cool to talk to you guys about. As you
Oh.
land in the city of Varg, before we get started, do you want the Cloud Gazer crew to stay here, or do you want them to go somewhere and do something while you guys are staying here?
I want them to do something.
Okay.
Oh,
Yeah,
well,
they need
what
to
can
be
they
proud
do?
of it.
Bro?
What do you want them to do?
I want them to earn money, or I guess
Yeah, have them
grow
pay their own
popularity.
wages.
Well,
No.
here's the thing. Isn't like Varric kind of dangerous, right?
Mhm.
Very dangerous. I don't want them here. There's like two
So,
places I can think of
should-
them going to.
Well, they need to refuel, so they kind of have to do something. But they need to like guard the ship.
They could go to
they
either-
can refuel
Oh.
here for a day, and then you can send them off wherever you go, because you're going to be here for
Quite a bit.
however
I see.
however long you guys want to be here for. So,
So we
They're
find
also
it-
pretty capable people.
They're pretty capable, but yeah, I'd like
They
them
have
to
a
do
gun.
something. Passive income.
okay.
They could go to. Don't know where they want to go. Then
We
I
can
want them to
probably
go
look
to.
for jobs here and then
They-
have them do
Not
those
here.
jobs.
They can
right?
go to. They can go to
Online.
Iron Hall or what's called the Hard Oak. They can go to those two places.
They
It's
could.
pretty close to where Varric is.
You want to send them to Ramblebush? How many days is that gonna take?
It doesn't have to be Ramblebush. It could just be the
Alright.
Hard Oak itself.
Well, Hardwick
Or-
is pretty far though.
No, it's not. With an airship, it's not that far.
How many days did it take us to get here? Didn't it take us like 2 weeks to get here? Question mark.
How long?
It took you. I think it took you guys about 2.5 weeks to get here. on an airship.
Half.
I was just around the upper
Let's see.
part of Birch, the Birch part.
Yeah,
the-
considering
the-
you guys
the
went,
forest,
considering you guys went around the Ravenna
Oh,
Forest.
we
We
went
didn't-
around. They're going straight, so I think they'll be. Would
I
it be
think it'll
closer
take
for
them like
them?
a month and a half to get there. I don't know all the time.
How long will it take?
go to the map.
Airships are a little bit so
A little bit. They're really fast.
Yeah, they're faster than a conventional ship, so it would probably take them about it'll take them about give or take about a week to get to Iron Hole, and then another week to get to the Hard Oak, wherever you want them to go.
I guess Iron Holes are a safe bet then.
Yeah, and figure you need.
Wait,
an
don't we have to
extra
go to
week.
Iron Hole ourselves though? Well, we're gonna stay here though, right?
Could stay here and they could just, I don't know, cut the trip short. I don't know, what would I'm gonna ask someone for help.
You have a sending stone that we can give to somebody that we can
I
call
do.
them back. Do
I
you
have
have
a
like
sending
do you have a second one, like a pair to
I
give
have a
them?
It's different. It's their free sending stone. I can talk to them. Like they don't have to have a sending. They don't have to have a sending stone to
Oh,
us.
it's a one-way sending stone kind of thing.
Uh,
Okay.
Yeah.
I mean,
just have to-
yeah, if you think so, if you want to do that, I mean, that's fine with me. I wasn't gonna have them go too far, but it's fine.
I don't want them that far, but I also don't want them in Varric.
You could send them to I mean, Iron Hole's the probably best.
What would Cinder suggest if I asked her?
Let me roll.
Is Iron Hole even in a safe position? Like, didn't something happen?
30. She
You
would
wouldn't know that.
she would suggest Iron Hole as the safest option since it's the closest thing to
Well, in character, my character wouldn't have any idea. So
Well, you don't have to talk in character for this. I'd
And-
say Iron Hole's the safe bet then.
Iron Hole has plenty of work that can be done that your crew can definitely do.
Yeah, let's go.
Sounds like a plan.
Second question, is there any NPC that you want to stay with you in Varric specifically?
Who do we have?
let's look at the ship again. Go to the Cloud Gazer.
Do we have like a ship list?
We have a child.
Yeah, no, we need a manifest.
We need Do we need Oktosh? Do we need him?
If only we had a sort of spreadsheet that had all the relevant information on it.
If-
No, you just-
Yeah, no,
just
that's
go to the-
impossible.
Just
Then
go to the
nobody
ship and look. Go to the ship and look. There's a bunch of people.
Who's, I guess, a native?
Siku is a native.
Seiko's a native. Do you want her?
the cat
Mike-
fucker looks like he's
Probably.
Well, we take the cat, man.
Cat and Siku come along with us.
We could take two. We could take one or two of
We
them.
can take two, right? I would like a healer because
Yeah, it,
But
it takes two.
the chick on the left, the Melanieres, she seems like
Siku's not a
healer.
healer.
No, I thought Siku was.
Siku is like a. She's like a. She's a makeshift blade singer, if anything.
She's a healer, looks, I think, or wizard. I can't remember.
She's this one's a divine sorcerer. I don't know what he is. That's his brother or her brother.
her brother. Hmm.
I want to catch because I love
we-
catch the most.
Do we
but
ask like who
I
would
don't
help?
think we bring Catch.
Who
I
would
think
know the
he's better
native?
if he stays.
So Siku would
Yeah.
come and maybe one other person. So like
I would
someone who's-
ask who's I guess a native here.
The only ones that, or the only person that I think is a native of, hold on, let me go back.
I lost the map to
the map.
We'll be going back to Vark shortly. I just don't have it as an open map for you guys. The only he lived in the Gelkin, the Black Veil. Tomi was in the Bastion, so he probably came to the Ravenna at some point. Otash,
I think
or-
having a Bastion member near us would kind of draw attention.
yeah, Otash, he's a Phoenician.
no.
Catch lives in Point Rosa, and both Micah and Melanie both lived in Point Rosa as well. The only one that is an actual native to the Ravenna Forest is Siku.
Siku and our closest person would be Tomi, I assume.
Yep,
Good question. What class is the Night Veil? Is he rogue
he's a blade singer.
or is it blade singer?
Mhm.
Okay. We could take
Tommy's-
him. He's pretty cool. He sounds pretty cool. We could take him in the.
It's because it's like us.
What? I want to have a cute cat guy with me. Whatever.
Fine. We'll take the
Alright.
cat and Siku.
Come on, he could be useful. He could be very stealthy. He could be really good at getting information. That could be.
I feel over stereotyping, but okay.
No, it's not.
I'm proud of you. He's becoming
That's just
based. Wait a minute.
stealthy. Come on. They could be very inquisitive.
Yeah.
Well, technically, Shinobu wouldn't be the one throwing orders, but you could have him look for information about things if you'd like.
Yeah, just show him the cat eyes. Be all cute style.
Like the Puss in Boots cat eyes. Yeah.
So,
This barbarian like is
Nice
replacement.
Shrek reference.
I love Shrek.
with
Who doesn't?
It's a
with
good movie.
everything in place, our heroes make their way to Vark.
Oh, I should unmute the bot.
See
Nice.
crowded streets.
The
Oh,
streets
fuck
are
this music.
the streets are very crowded. You do notice the people are wearing peculiar types of face paint. Your mix of reds, yellows, blues, your very standard colors covered across their faces in like various, not war paint, but more like decorations of sorts. Sporting some type of similar
So
colored
makeup.
clothing.
Kind of like makeup of the region, I assume.
Perhaps.
Anyone looks like they want to rob us?
Give me perception
Me.
checks.
Oh. Is it be perception or could be? I guess perception would work, or insight.
Or regardless, who has the highest passive perception?
I have an 18.
I have a 14.
That's
passive
probably
perception.
highest.
Probably your highest, yeah. There aren't any immediate people who are eyeing you up, like coin-wise. There are people who are eyeing you up because you look different and you're unique. But other than that, no one's giving you like that. Oh, I want to fucking rob them, kind of glance. They
I'll
know
make
you guys
sure.
are. They can tell by the look and your makeup that you are very strong people. They don't want to mess with you.
Yeah, we have a reputation.
I mean, no reputation. More like we're the newcomers, and you know we're
They are
carrying
Full
weapons.
your reputation.
They are eyeing you in particular.
Not surprised. People with flaming hair don't appear
They're also
often.
eyeing up Spark as well.
If
Hey, why are
fire,
they
then
looking at me?
I don't know. Maybe it's
You-
the fire hair.
You do have quite.
It's always
distinctive
been a
features.
thing.
Well, not here.
I may have always been a thing for you, but not for other people.
I think these people need to see some fire. Actually,
Do
that
not
sounds like a
start setting things on fire.
Last time that happened, it didn't really end well here.
Huh?
I mean,
All
it's
right.
a forest. Fire, fire
I forgot.
forest, forest fire.
You know, just put it out with water.
I mean, it also depends on like various factors. If it's rained recently, it'll be harder to. Anyway, we're getting off topic.
I need to change.
Should
a
we look
key.
for
Where the
information?
hell is-
I believe that was our goal. Yes.
What do we
Uh,
want to? What do we want to look for again? She's trying to remember. Like we had to look for the codex. Potential codex.
I think we
here, right?
needed help to secure the codex.
Potentially finding the codex, and potentially, I guess,
Getting allies. you said?
getting allies for the Dragon Owl stuff.
That sounds
Well-
about right.
Would you want Mr. Catman to look for information for us?
Mr. Cat. Oh yeah.
Do you want him to look for information
his
about
name is
the
Knight,
codex? If I call him
Night
Mr.
Vale.
Catman.
but we
Night
can
Vale.
all do that.
You need me to find something?
Yes. Could you help us find location of a codex, World Codex?
Or like any information about anything interesting here as well.
A legendary book.
Sure, I can find something.
Okay.
Right.
As they kind of saunter off, hands in their pockets as they still are smoking out of their magical cigarette.
Oh,
Man, that guy is edgy.
So we'll have him come
What?
back later.
Hey, you're the person who sulks in the shadows.
I do not sulk in the shadows.
Hey, you do.
you were behaving oddly. You know, when we back in Point Rosa when we got back.
Oh, I was just studying magic.
With all due respect, Phalar, I do find it hard to describe you as edgy compared
Thank
to the rest of
you.
the party.
I am. I am completely normal.
I'm normal too.
Yes. Sure.
Well, then I'm normal 3.
No, you're
Um,
not.
Brushing past you guys, you see a myriad of people, myriad of caravans of commoners moving out of Birchkeep. You also see a bunch of people holding tightly unleashes a bunch of griffins as they walk past you guys, and they kind of like look at you and give you a nod of approval. You see one of the griffins kind of flies up past the crowd and lands somewhere farther off into the city.
Have you ever tried
then.
eating one?
No.
Why is that your first thought?
Are they
Why would-
tasty?
It looked tasty.
Griffins taste terrible.
Never mind then.
They look so cute and fluffy.
Oh, I'm gonna have to. I gotta have.
Maybe we can. Perhaps you can steal one if you want.
But
What?
Or you could
What?
buy one like a normal
I don't
person.
want to steal a
well,
griffin.
this is a city of thieves. If you tried to steal something, I'm pretty sure they'd steal it back from you.
Well, what does Siku know about this place? Since I've never been here before.
Hold on, I am.
Take it.
I have to change a little bit of module stuff.
Oh no!
No, nothing that requires like
A
a
reload.
reset. Just because
It's really
the
real,
T.
guys.
Ah, shit. Never
Everybody
mind.
panic!
Ah,
Wait,
I should
why,
post my art now.
Why is that? That's weird. Siku, would you ask Siku?
Oh, like what she knows about this place, mostly.
Vark is really a good place to go to. Make sure you
Yes,
keep your,
it's,
you keep your hands close to your coin purses
It's
and
a
anything
passion
valuable.
of lawful good. I remember.
Yeah, bastion of lawful good. That's right.
Oh,
Uh,
is there any place in
I don't
particular?
think stealing falls under lawful.
That's a joke, Spock. What are you saying, Shinobu?
I was like wondering if she knew any places particular that were interesting for us to look at first.
We're looking for crime people, right? Or the blood cults?
They're all crime people are all over. The wards of the city are split between the big honchos. I'm sure you'll find some of them if you look around. Some of them are like normal people.
Blood cults? Do you know anything about that?
Probably something that has to deal with the underwine. That's like the
Under-
underground of the city.
that sounds like a place we should look.
Well,
Guess
nothing hurts to explore a little bit, no? Just to try some food or even just talk to some people.
But most people won't really give you access. You have to find the access to the underwine first. If you, I don't know why you want to go down there. That's bad news.
we're gonna beat up blood people. Or blood cult.
Yes, part of the reason we could we think we can negotiate is that we can offer our services to dispatch some cultists.
Oh,
Lethally.
maybe we should ask around and just get some information before that. I don't know if
That
they're
is
gonna
always a
really
good idea.
give us access to just some place that we don't normally have access to. It'd be a little weird to have like some random people enter their like quote unquote hideout.
That is fair.
We could just walk around and talk to people. I don't see a problem with that.
The big honchos are all their own. They're all unique people. Let's just say they are in a state of cold war where they want to eliminate one another, but eliminating one another will ruin the balance of power that they've created. So, they kind of it's an uneasy peace. If that makes sense.
Yeah, it does. Makes
Peace
sense.
is peace.
I don't know, I don't really mind that though. So where should we start then?
I want to see what this big gate is, and she'll like point towards this like gated community. Seems like.
I mean, if we don't know where to go, that's a good place to start as any.
Oh shit.
Ah.
It's me.
By the way,
Edge.
Nice.
cool new
I'll-
art
I'll
by
s-
Nosti.
Also, Japanese characters on the blade.
Shut the fuck up.
You told me about that.
Wait, what does it
Yeah.
say? What does it say?
Lady of Flames.
How
Damn,
does he know? I don't even know what this is.
he's a weeb.
Yeah.
As you guys as you guys hold on, I gotta change the music for this. As you guys make your way to the weird outlier in your vision, these giant orangish trees that form this barricade, you see a small figure, kind of brown fur and wearing these elegant robes, talking to a exotic looking figure on top of the wall, the only kind of like stone structure protecting like the line of trees here. As they begin talking, I got to change the thing. Sure, we can do this.
Is that Master Splinter?
Yeah.
Because I said I would.
Many tabs open, closing them now.
Oh shit. The beat drop.
Oh my god.
Fuck! What is this?
I swear I recognize this song. What is it?
Miss Barrow, Miss Barrow, I'm pretty sure you have some stragglers from the Swerving Stones in your Dreamwood. The figure now known as Miss Veru, with these weird blue braids that are tightly pulled back into a knot at the back of her head. I don't think I do. Why would I allow stragglers from the Swerving Stones into the Dreamwood? Arcane, hey, can you move your
Yeah?
mouse, please?
Oh, sorry.
Thank you. For some reason, I can't turn off your guys' mouses, or mice, which is weird. But I don't know.
Mouse.
Meese.
Mouse.
That's
You
a
said
race.
But I'm pretty sure you do, and as you know, debt follows. It always follows. Right. Veru kind of looks down at the rat folk all the way down on the floor. She's about 20 feet up in this giant stone wall. She'll kind of roll her eyes and look past. Hail. What are you all here for? You don't appear to be Pine
Were
Walker.
they whisper speaking?
No, they
Or
were
like-
speaking very loudly.
We're here for work, and by work I mean
You're here for work? He
uh,
quickly snaps back to look at you.
The cultists, Hana?
well, I
Oh,
don't
just
know.
walking for it.
You can multitask.
What? So you have a homeless problem?
You see, I have some people that are indebted to me, and I need you to help me repay it.
So you want me to beat them up for money?
Yes. Perfect.
I believe this is one of those so-called loan sharks. So clearly, he's not a shark.
I'm a rat.
Yes, a
You're a
lone
shark?
rat, as it were.
A shark.
By the way, he is about 2 feet tall. So he's a very small rat folk.
Is he,
Well,
oh,
unfortunately, these people have fallen prey to illicit paint-like substances.
Oh, that's
We have experience with that.
Unfortunately, though,
Hmm.
debt does not wait for addiction. So if you can collect at any means necessary, I would appreciate it. I
So
believe they are hidden within the Dreamwood.
Oh, what is this place over here? Anyway.
This is my domain. Welcome to the Dreamwood.
Oh, nice to meet you.
It's a place where the dream realm manages to seep out through the. She kind of like points back, and you see the giant purple tree behind her, kind of sprouting out above the giant pine trees that make up the Ravenna forest.
Oh,
how about we find a different place?
I'm fine with this place, honestly. If anything, we have connections to the dream. Do you know Montmorency or the Dream Empress? You two?
That name is not familiar to me. I believe if you were talking about one of the Dream Empresses, we have been here for so long that I do not know who the current Empress is.
That's fair.
Our portal from the Dream Realm has been severed long ago. More than likely due to the forest.
So it's just a tree then?
It is a tree, but it is a tree whose magic has been siphoned by creatures of the forest. If you're looking for honest work, I always am interested in finding people who can venture into the forest and help require or bring back the person who is taking the magic from us.
What they get? What do we get?
oh, we asked for information or
Oh, yeah,
something else.
We probably need to get inside first.
If you help me, I can give you cold hard cash.
Are you two like together or what are you two?
Me with him? Never. We are rivals. We're head honchos.
You guys seem like
Okay.
Best friends, if anything.
I would
Could you
never
do-
be best friends with such a lowly creature.
Hey, I'm not lowly. Fuck you.
So you're saying in the forest there's somebody who stole the magic? Wasn't the forest dangerous?
It is, but we have measures to prevent the degradatory magic of the forest.
Hmm.
Unfortunately, we're not from here, so I don't believe we're too comfortable to head inside the forest.
It is
Last
only
time we went in, didn't really end well.
that is fair. I understand it is not easy work, but I will put in the effort to make sure that that does not happen to you. Whether it is through giving you magical items that prevent such magic, or what have you, I will make sure your venture is equipped pretty well. As a
We're more
griffin
so
goes
looking.
overhead and lands right behind her.
You may not be able to ensure that.
Honestly, we're more so. Can I tell you something in private?
Me?
You two.
You wanna? Sure.
Stage whisper.
Sure. Well, she's 20 feet up, but she activates the Kalashtar mind link.
I can just fly. Oh, right. Fuck, that's a thing.
Yeah, that is a thing.
What is it you need?
You know the blood cult in this area.
We are I am well aware.
You need help with that because we're kind of here for that kind of work.
Well, they're a problem that it is not so easily dealt with. They are located in the Underwine, and for a while, their attacks were mainly kept under there, but as of late, they have been attacking above ground.
If you want, I could put my group and I could potentially deal with that.
If you will need to seek audience with Archboss Juvia.
Why?
Because it is simply none of my business to deal with such measure.
Are you sure? They might, if they're attacking you, they might ruin your property, and you seem to care about. Well,
If they attack us, we will promptly deal with it. Our dream visionaries are some of the best soldiers in the realm.
all right then.
And I have eyes everywhere across the city. I will be able to sniff them out in a minute if any of them come above ground.
Are you sure you want to do that? It's going to be a lot of, tedious work.
Hana, what's your passive insight?
Passive insight? Oh, you're doing that shit?
Oh, I'm glad he's doing it. It's good.
0. So,
Just a 10?
10.
I can't really read them.
You could do a secret
Who else?
deception.
Who else has a high passive insight?
I have 14.
Let's
Fail on
see,
mine.
I have...
Oh, you have advantage as well, but
Yeah, I have 18 plus advantage, although that's nothing for passive.
Okay, so on an 18, you get the idea that the big honchos of the city, they don't really seem to care if a problem is outside of their specific sphere of influence. Their mannerisms and the way they speak, they very much put their communities above the whole city as a whole.
I don't know that. You should tell me.
I'm gonna-
It means that if it's not affecting them personally, they don't really care.
Hana, I think bluntly said they don't care, which I
Don't
mean is
care?
fair.
Why? I mean, yeah, it's fair, but it's the reason.
It is
Well-
simply not our problem.
You know my motto, it's always somebody else's fault.
How does that fit at all here?
It
I
does
Is
don't
not.
that your motto? I don't
But-
recall you saying that many times before.
If you want to meet with Archboss Juvia, you can give us clearance if you do work for us.
Oh, that's even better.
Work makes the world go round. Any
you
of the
can get us-
archbosses are busy people.
If you can get us an audience with one of them, I mean, we'll definitely do this task for you guys.
Oh, I can be a loan shark. I've never actually been one
Other-
before.
What are the other archbosses' names? If you guys may let me know.
Okay. Let me go over.
I guess if they know like how much of each.
I'll tell you about that one. The patron of the void, she's a weird one. I don't trust her ever since those weird black holes appeared across the city. She's been different. They've all been different. Some fucking plague.
And
Yeah, I wouldn't either.
well,
Black holes?
there's also the Rustuff family, who live in the Whitewood.
That's fuck.
Wait a minute.
Okay.
Any relation to Rusta Manor?
Was
Yeah.
Patron of the Void, Archboss, Druvia, rest of the family. Okay.
Okay.
And there is also Miss Tortuga, who lives in the Swordfish Marina.
4, 2.
So there's what, 5 of you or 6 of you that run this city?
And Archboy Druvia, but he is the untouchable. No one has
Un-
seen him. Well, he very rarely makes appearances.
It's 4, I think.
Any reason? Do you know or no?
Let's just say he isn't good with public image.
Why is he shy? Does he stutter?
No, he's the opposite. He's aggressive. And he's also secretive. You have to be if you're the archboss of the entire city.
Oh, so you're all under him if he's the archboss and you're just the bosses?
Technically, yes.
Begrudgingly, we are allies.
I see.
But I will cut your throat the instant you fall one step.
I'd do the same, you rat fuck.
You guys would be good friends.
Well, since they're so kind to help us, why don't we, look at doing one of their tasks and maybe look around the town later tonight?
I
Get some
planned
other
on,
information.
planned on doing that already.
Could. Sounds like a good idea.
So you want-
Well, if you want to work with that rat folk, consider yourself out of my sphere of influence.
Yeah, likewise. If you work with this dream bitch, no work from me.
You know, that's... You're going
fine.
to cut off our, what's it called? Our very valuable work, you know? We're quite experienced. Are you sure you're willing to let this chance go? For just some petty, I guess, grudge?
It isn't about grudges, dear. It's about influence. And
Yeah,
allies
sure.
are the most important thing in this city you can have. Make sure you choose carefully.
Yeah, well, you say that yet you guys are making enemies out of each other.
Because
Seems a
we're
little-
enemies.
There's really
But
no
allies are the
point.
strongest things you have.
With your passive insight, the idea of them being allies is unfathomable.
Yeah, whatever.
Well, I guess we'll have to make a choice then.
Because remember, they are criminals.
Yeah, it's understandable.
in some capacity, they are criminals. Although Baveru doesn't appear to be that
Too bad.
criminally. This guy, you can tell, is fucking crooked as fuck.
Yeah,
Fucking love him.
they're basically competing with each
Yeah,
other in a
that.
sense.
They're
so
competing
I'm
for
assuming-
influence.
So like we had to pick one, which is fine. Cause like I don't know which ones you guys think.
And there
wanna
are
pick
also
one.
there are also the other bosses within honchos within the city you can speak to.
Do you two know of any legendary books that will decide who we work
Oh.
with?
Or a vault.
They both immediately look to you when you say vault.
You talking about the King's Vault?
I think so.
You're one of those people looking for the King's Vault, huh?
What is
Well,
that?
we heard about it in a rumor. We're just wondering if it's real or not.
Back in the old entertainment district, when the elven tyrant came into power, he took his hands and conquered this village from a bunch of Tachai folk. Looks over to Spark.
Yikes.
Awesome.
And this tyrant was ousted, and it is said within the castle lies a vault, but no one knows where this vault is located. Only
I'm gonna
one
say-
person does,
The archboss?
the archboss.
What fun.
Well, surely that vault must have so much riches in it. Yeah, many riches, much riches.
You don't
Many,
need
What's
it.
in
many
that
much
vault?
riches.
All the rock candy I can buy.
Surely only one group would be incapable of finding such a trove. Perhaps an alliance.
He does make a
Who do
fair
you
point.
propose we ally with, Phalar?
Let's make.
Taylor's gonna facepalm.
He's bombing as well. No, don't mind our Tichai friend.
I spelled it wrong. Okay.
Wait, out of character, I'm like, so which one are? I
We're
mean, that was a question.
ally with each other.
I'm not allying with this rat creature. He assumes there are squatters in my Dreamwood, and I can assure you there are not. I told you there were squatters in there. I've seen them with my eyes. You've been into the Dreamwood without my permission? No. You fucking slimy little rat. If I
Okay,
find
but-
Perhaps it was
if I find any of your men in my Dreamwood, I will gut them alive.
Perhaps he used a telescope. Can we not?
Allow me
Stab
to
each other
How
propose
the
a
fuck can you
suggestion.
see over trees?
What are you saying,
You
Scott?
get on
Phelan?
top of a tall hill.
Listen, you don't have to ally with him. You can ally with us, and he can also ally with us.
I will not be participating with allies of this creature. Likewise, I will not be working with anyone who associates with her.
Don't you all work for the same guy?
All right. Let's just move on. They are clearly not going to budge.
I'm gonna pull Hana
It's
aside
one or
over
the
here.
other. Yeah.
Well,
I-
I'm gonna whisper to Hana.
Stage whisper.
Doesn't seem like they're gonna work together. So what do you
Yeah, I
think?
expected as much. At this point, we should just go for the head. But we
Hmm.
need some. Apparently, we need clearance from one of them.
Well, we need a lead. So I mean, who do you think? Who do you think is the most trusting of them? Do you think the lady?
The most
sees-
trusting. Just what? The others, right? Or 4 others? What's
Well,
one?
there's- we could talk to the arch boss and see. Unless you want to like check to the other three other places.
I'm gonna go back here. So you're saying we need clearance first before we speak to the arch boss, right?
Yes, precisely.
All right.
Well,
I
wanna
think
talk-
we should. I think we should meet with the others first. Let's see what their relationship is with the rest of these people.
Oh, so you
Well-
want to talk to like the patron of the void and Miss Tortuga and the rest of the family first?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yes.
Okay.
That's
We could
always
do
a good
that.
idea. Let's see what our options are before deciding. Though, if trends continue, we may still only be able to ally with one of these folk.
They can't be that dense. I hope not, at least.
They might be. Well, we'll come back. Is that okay if we make a decision later? We're just gonna explore the town a bit.
The fact you think I would work with such a creature like that. Shut
Oh.
the fuck up.
They're
I
gonna
will
keep
fucking
arguing.
kill you where I
All right, you two. Can you like disperse? You've
Sucks.
argued over the same point 7 times
No, keep
already.
arguing. Keep arguing. It's really entertaining.
Okay.
If you interrupt my celebratory snail victory again, I've won 15 years in a row. You're not going to steal it from me. Well, I rigged the competition. Fuck you. You're going to fucking lose. Fuck you. I'm going to win. Fuck you. I'll make sure your component loses.
We're not like that.
think
okay?
Component
up the
isn't even a
voices.
fucking word.
Hana, how is this entertaining? They're just arguing endlessly, the same point
hilarious.
over and over.
What do you
They
mean?
just
It's-
hate each other.
I know, it's funny. I love watching this.
I worry about you sometimes.
You don't have to worry much, really.
I
I am
worry a lot.
perfectly normal.
Oh,
in the
We're-
Yes, perfectly normal. Says the one who builds a tower
Before
out
you
of
leave,
meat.
T Nook will run up to you guys.
I will keep my stuff close to me.
he is very sweaty as he runs this. So this is for at reference like maybe 30 to 40 feet of distance. He runs. By the way, even though today is a very special day for the snail races, all of my shops except for the magic one are open. They just have a 10 gold entrance fee. Okay, thank you.
What's the snail race?
You don't know about the snail races?
We're new here.
Right. So, in the Swordfish District, there lies there lies a dome where the snail races commence every 2 weeks. Yeah. And
Sounds fun.
believe it or not, it is a big event within Varrock. It is like I'm trying to think.
Horse racing?
It's
But
like
horses are
horse.
rare.
It's like horse racing, yes, but unfortunately they're an endangered species in this continent. Instead, we use griffins. We use griffins here.
Yep, I seen. So what do you do with the snails afterwards? You just eat them, or
No,
what?
you don't eat them. Why would you
We
eat
the
them?
snails.
You
They're
don't.
cute.
You've never eaten a snail before?
Is-
They're delicious.
Is your default thing to something new? Can you eat this?
You don't understand.
No.
These snails are the size of a person.
No.
Hana,
I-
and word.
can I
I
pet
think, I
one?
think we may need to see a dietitian for you.
And they.
I want a
Damn,
pet
I-
snail.
As you guys cut him off, he just kind of fucking walks away.
Oh no! Come back! Come back!
No, he leaves. He leaves. As
I
they
want
continue to bicker.
All right,
How,
snail.
how dare you walk away from me? Shut the fuck up.
I want to go play with the snails. Let's go play with the snails.
Maybe we can go with play with the snails.
We have something else to do. That's maybe
What?
later.
We have like 2 weeks
Where
here.
should we
That's
go? If you want to go to this part, I
What's
guess.
Swerving Stone? I guess. Yeah.
Where's
Uh,
this one?
There's Griffin Way.
It's a Griffin Way.
Oh, I wonder what is Griffin Way.
I
Let's
guess we'll
check
go
it
over
out.
here.
Yeah.
By the way, you guys can move Siku's token.
Oh, we can.
Awesome.
Yep.
No, I
I
can't.
can't.
Nope.
You,
Oh, shit, you're an observer. Never mind.
awesome.
Let me change that real quick. Make you all owners. Over here. Boom, and boom.
Let's see her stat block. Nice.
And boom, and boom. And...
Damn, she got sleep and invisibility. Damn.
Oh,
Did she level
Yes.
up?
She got some
She did.
spells, bro.
you.
Fighter,
we see
sorcerer. Damn.
her.
Yeah,
Oh,
she's
you can see her
weird.
sheet.
I like it. It's a cool build.
Can she quicken spell 3 times or no?
No, I guess.
Sure.
She can action surge and then quicken
Yeah,
2
she could.
spells. Huh, okay.
Please
Yeah.
stop min-maxing the NPC.
Well, you quicken
please.
one
Um,
spell.
As you go over here, you see a weird looking platform with a griffin and a griffin rider standing on top of it. As someone runs over, hands them what appears to be a parchment letter, and the griffin begins to flap its wings and flies off out of the city.
Wow, they
These-
got a Griffin mail system.
These appear to be some sort of landing stations for griffins to land and traverse within the city as well as outside of the city.
I wonder how far these griffins go.
I mean, if they're using it for mail, probably far.
What do you know about griffins, Siku?
I know that griffins are common. As she scratches the back of the owl that's kind of like perched upon her shoulder. Griffins are kind of common here. They're used as well. If you can get above the forest, it's even better. Some griffins just kind of are used as a communication animal.
Are they expensive if they're common here?
They are expensive, yes.
I see.
I don't know how well it would be to buy one, but you could. You guys have
What
money.
if we,
Not like
what
you
if we
pay me.
sold the Cloud Gazer and bought a fleet of griffins?
No, that's stupid.
What
I
are
mean,
you
have nowhere
thinking?
to sleep.
But
You
Like-
sleep on the griffin.
No, I'm gonna
you
fall off.
already have bunk beds below. No, sorry, decks below that we.
You
sleep.
have the griffin carry a bed. I'm a genius.
Griffins aren't that big.
Well,
Well, Phalar, if we ever get the chance to have a griffin with us, you can personally test out the griffin.
hey, Lar,
Griffins
you're
are pretty
you're,
big,
you're
actually.
a time walker, aren't you?
That's true.
Griffins are large. They're huge, dude.
You. Huh.
He's
You came from a hidden village, didn't you?
That's also true.
Well,
how big are they in like a year? Are they like
they're
huge
they're
as-
they're a large tile.
They can like lift up like tree trunks, bro. They're strong.
Yeah, they are strong.
So what is this? A mail system?
Well, it's both. It's both like a landing area for them to land, as well as a transportation system for the mail. And
No,
it's
it seems-
also griffins are also used as bombing squads in the Ravenna Forest.
Bombing
Oh.
squads.
Yeah.
I
That's
thought
what
the
it's
Ravenna doesn't. Who does Ravenna even fight?
Well, they drop vine bombs.
To who?
Anyone that would attack them, like
Who is-
like a Phoenician.
Oh right. Kind of
Yeah.
forgot about that.
That's awkward.
Were there vine bombs? Were there griffins in
In the siege?
In the not siege.
Well, when you guys got your asses handed you to by the Pine Walkers, yes.
Oh, okay. So I should know these.
So a common thing they would do, because they would have both druidic artillery, which would shoot these condensed like not sewage, but I'm trying to think of it like swampy vines that would ensnare ships and cause them to sink because of the weight, which is why partially the development of ironclad ships was a big advantage for the Phoenicians. But then, however, after that, they would just to kind of counter that, the Pine Walkers would just develop these treants, which would just chuck boulders and cause them to crash anyway. So it's kind of like a fuck you. Our druidic powers are better than your fire.
Man, how did we lose so much? Don't understand.
Oh my god, can we get griffins as like a mini ship for our ship? Have them be like what you want? You know, like X-wings from Star Wars.
We don't really have this
Defending the capital
space.
ship.
Like a carrier.
Oh, a carrier?
I think we'll need a bigger boat for that.
We'll
They're
need a
very
bigger
large.
She's right. We need a
I
lot
was thinking
bigger
out of
ship.
character, but sure, we'll go with this.
Oh,
I think it's a great idea.
Oh my
well, they also I'm sure they're very expensive to buy the eggs.
Yeah, perhaps later. It's already fairly cramped as it is right now with all the new crew we just took on.
Maybe we can
Well,
find
I
someone
guess
to
we're just
upgrade.
gonna have to evict someone.
Maybe we
Bart,
can upgrade their
I'm
ship
sorry.
somehow later on.
Let's kick spot.
You are hilarious.
I'm gonna go across the bridge.
Anything funny happen as we're walking? Do I see something?
We trip.
A funny thing happened on the way to the Old Town's Entertainment District.
Wait, Fela, I remember. Seeds. Did you find any?
Shit.
See any?
Fuck.
Oh shoot!
Why did that pan?
Oh, weird.
You selected Siku for it.
Yeah, but why did I have pan to token speaker off?
Siku's built differently.
Can I look for seeds?
I'll help Phalar.
Sure, give me a nature check.
Wait, what do you want? Seeds?
Air double
Yeah.
Wow. Yeah, you find a handful of seeds.
What a great roll, bro.
Air
Are
of
these-
Acres is gonna profit
They're
next quarter.
they're acorns, so they're pine trees.
Could we sell acorns?
Yeah.
Are you guys digging in the dirt?
Thinking about all the people who tame squirrels.
No one. There's one who tames bears. I'm pretty sure
I'm
bears
sure
don't eat acorns.
I'm sure.
Okay. Guess
You
what
sure
bears
what?
eat?
What are you saying, Shinobu?
I'm
Apologies
saying
for
you can
Phalar.
grow the trees and use the lumber to make it to wood and stuff.
Yep. That's smart.
I was gonna say, bears eat squirrels. Squirrels eat acorns. More acorns means more squirrels.
Squirrels eat people? No, they.
As you're foraging, make me a
Would you want to say squirrels eat people?
Or
make me a perception check with disadvantage, Phalar.
Sure thing.
Squirrel takes 100 coins at your. Oh my god.
God giveth and he taketh
That's the
away.
that's the dichotomy right there.
You're pretty certain you saw someone was picking the berries foraging with you in the forest. It was like another humanoid woman, but you kind of look up for a second and then she just disappears. You heard like a quick and then gone.
Did any of you guys hear that?
What?
You know what?
There's a
Looks like we
person
didn't.
around here.
Must have been
Probably.
the wind.
Maybe I'm going crazy.
I mean, there's
Wanna
us here.
wanna go look for them?
Maybe it's the
Yeah,
spirit of the
they
acorns.
sounded a little scared.
Maybe they're scared of you taking their acorns.
We can take a look around, sure.
I'll whisper to Phalar. Do you think it's a blood cult then? Because, obvious.
I don't know what they'd be foraging for acorns for.
Probably
Let's
eating.
just-
It's
Or
the
what?
acorn
Just check.
witch.
Alrighty. Cover my 6.
We're going to your 6. Idiot.
Oh.
He's behind. He's
Sorry,
behind.
I've
Alright.
never really seen a clock before.
I need you to all give me survival checks.
Sure.
Awesome. I'm actually
Okay.
good at this.
I'm actually good at this.
You're
I
actually-
should be okay.
Yeah, you
Fuck
should know.
me.
I rolled better with you than you.
Siku.
You can roll for her if you want.
Let me roll for.
Nope.
She throw in.
I know I just survived.
Shinobu, what you see is humanoid footprints that go this way. Then
Yeah.
they turn into the tree and then they disappear.
Guys,
someone has tree walker.
Somebody's walked into the tree. Look, she'll like point at the footprints. And be like,
Oh,
Hope it didn't hurt them too much.
Do you think they live here?
No, I think
maybe.
that is a spell one can use to traverse between trees.
Yes, probably. So,
Well,
you're from the pine, right? Do we just knock if we want to ask them something?
I was just gonna knock. So
Go ahead,
Although
Taylor.
maybe-
I mean, the
maybe
spell
if
doesn't
fire-
create a
yeah.
door.
I'm gonna knock on the tree.
That's why I
Alright.
went back.
No
Hello?
response. No response.
I
I
don't
do it
think you're going to get a response,
I'm
Feyre.
not gonna get. I don't have good Arcana.
Does it
I'll
smell
just
like
do
a
it anyway.
magic tree?
Can I do Arcana check to see if I can understand what it is?
Give me a nature check instead.
Was a nature check? Okay, sure. Nope.
It doesn't appear to be magical. It appears to be a tree.
This tree is wood.
I agree.
This tree is cheap. What does fail? Anything with failure or no?
On a 20, you can definitely tell that some druid must have done like a tree step into the tree.
Can I try and use this to trace their steps?
How?
I don't know.
You know, mold of the tree.
No, you cannot, because the spell specifies dirt or stone.
Oh, I
Fair.
know what I can do. I have Druidcraft. What can I do with Druidcraft?
Smoke weed.
Oh, I can't do
Pick
anything
the
crazy.
weather.
I don't think I can do anything crazy. I guess like I could. Probably not.
Trees have branches, right?
I mean, just look up.
That's. Oh my goodness, I'm dumb. Yeah, they probably just went away then, if they're not inside.
Well, that's unfortunate.
Well, I think they just use this as a way to move. I don't know. She wouldn't know. Maybe he
Well,
just
they-
walked in and he just, this is his secret house.
Leave them a note.
What do you want to say?
Maybe they're just like a genuinely scared person. I mean, we're a bit of a scary party.
We're not scary at all. We have pink hair. And cotton candy blue.
And your hair is on fire?
I can't see it. I don't believe it.
And
Oh,
you have an eye
Do
patch.
you know
Eye
what the
patches are
mirror
scary.
is?
Eye patches aren't scary. Mirrors? We never owned one in my house.
I don't think they're going to answer, so maybe we should go back on track to what we were
Yeah,
doing.
I
Yes,
agree.
I agree. Let us. Oh, someone net 20.
As
Man, we're getting shot.
as Shinobu walks away, your bow begins to glisten ever so slightly.
Oh,
The heck?
what is
It's a metal
Yami?
detector.
What is a Yami? She's like talking to her bow. I'm gonna.
You named your
It's
bow, Yami?
glistening, so I mean, I'm not
Interesting.
sure what that means. Is it detecting something?
What does your bow detect?
Spirits and evil.
It's a ghost.
What can you tell? Is it
My-
spirit or evil?
I'd have to use an ability to do it. Actually, so can I like detect evil and good around me? Okay, I'll cast it. I guess boom like that.
Celestial, elemental. Well, we see me.
The tree gives you the impression of Fae.
There's a fake creature over here.
You know?
Interesting.
I mean, it is a tree.
Hello, come out. She'll like knock on the wood.
You hear like a groaning noise, and then the bark of the tree will begin to shift into the makings of a face.
It's an ant.
Hello. So,
Hello.
Do I
Who
see
are
it
you?
as well?
You see its mouth begin to move.
Okay.
I am a treant. Why are you here? Why have you awakened me from my slumber?
oh, I'm sorry. I do a history check for her to understand if she would know what a treant is.
You can give
Or
me a nature check
I-
instead.
Nature check? Sure. Okay. She would know.
Treants are magical trees that have been blessed by the forest and the Feywild magic, animating them and turning them into actual people. They are seen as protectors of nature, but this one appears to be different, as your bow is giving it a sense of something has altered the Fey creature.
Alter the fey creature, you say? Okay.
Let me go back to sleep.
My apologies.
Oh,
Of course.
were you created by the magic, or did someone create you? By the way.
Fucking blood tree, I swear to God.
I was created by the land.
So you must be ancient, huh?
Ancient is a word for it, yes. I have seen
Oh.
people live, be born, die, born again.
Does anything like ail you or anything, or are you just happy just to go back to sleep?
My roots sense evil underground.
Nah, that's fair.
Probably the blood cult.
We're gonna beat them up for you.
Would you
Wanna help us?
know anything about like anyone suspicious that may be, walking around? Maybe you've heard in your times of sleep slumbering?
The druids of this land. They are tainted by blood of evil. They can step into trees, and they have stepped onto me, and my heritage and my forest.
Excuse me if I interrupt, but did one just step onto you earlier?
Was it not you who was stepping onto me?
Not really. I can't step into cheese.
Then perhaps it was.
Hmm.
Hmm. Well,
Interesting.
If you go inside the tree.
we can beat
Thank
the
you.
dungeon. Okay, using notes. Who wrote that? Oh,
Interesting.
sorry.
Perhaps we should keep an eye out in the future.
Well, fail, I did catch someone, so there we go.
Okay, so we'll have to look out for druids who seem to use this tree step ability.
People come and people go. But people have been going more often. I sense this spot might be useful for you, if you wish to turn these evildoers to dust.
Oh, for sure.
If we can help the forest, I'm sure we'll do it.
I suppose we could.
I suppose, of course we will.
I'm thinking of the last time we entered the forest.
And, I mean, wait, are we entering the forest or you?
I think he means to find the people who are responsible for this.
Would you be able to help us in, fighting and rooting out these evil people?
I can do such a thing.
I get it, Hana. Rooting.
I didn't want to make the
Because
joke,
it's a
but
tree.
Yeah.
Good joke, Hana.
Sorry if that's offensive.
Well, if you have any information about potentially where they could be, or where your roots sense, I mean, we could try to help.
My folk are spread far and wide across this city. The Whitewood.
Wait,
I believe there is corruption there.
Oh fuck, it's the biggest tree place too.
okay, we'll definitely take a look there. Should we?
We should let this, we should give him his
I
sleep
think we
now.
were gonna go there anyway. But
Mhm.
sure, we have something else to look out for while we're there.
Thank you, sir, for your assistance.
Good luck, heroes.
That was cool.
We met Treants before, actually. We were in the Hot Oak, and
I love nature. It's so beautiful.
I'd
always
like it
respected
too, but I'm not a fan of just green.
Hmm.
I like the nature back in. I'm not really sure what to call it. You're from the eastern part, right, of the Cinder Isles?
Yeah, they didn't have that many trees there. Well, they had some, but they were like kind of regrowing.
I like the colorful trees there. Here
Yeah.
it's kind of not really my type.
I really enjoy the spirits of nature.
Oh, we're here now. What's the crossing?
The crossing, which I believe is this building right here, is Let me go over. Oh no, that's the Ironwood Forgery. The Crossing is another tavern or another inn of some sorts. It appears to be bigger and bigger than the one that you've seen, the Griffin Way. More like an actual inn than an actual tavern. But you do notice that the lights are on inside, but there's no commotion outside. And on the door, there's a little sign that says "Closed for the Snail Festival."
Maybe we should explore a little more around here. What do you think?
I mean,
Do we
we
know
did
this-
say.
Do we
Oh,
know
we
what
can
the
go-
Snail Festival is? Perhaps we could check that out.
Maybe we
If
can
it's
ask
not-
We could
somebody.
check out the Snail Festival.
The snail
Why?
the snail festival is what happens with the snail races. It's like it's like a night of celebration afterwards.
You guys don't want to watch the snails?
No, I said I'd like to watch the snails.
Let's look at that Spark.
Oh, well, Spark's a nerd. He just likes reading.
Spark's a whiny baby.
I thought you were
Really?
into Spark.
What?
I thought you and her had a thing.
No way.
Yes way. Listen, the weirdest things can happen.
Give me an insight check.
Sure thing. Since fuck Seeker, I also martial Titus. 13.
I'll PM you. What happens?
The breakup.
Listen, Spark, if you ever need advice, I'm always here for you.
You. I mean,
Hana's just laughing.
I don't know how valuable your advice would be.
Oh man, you have no standards. I'm gonna whisper to Siku.
This is why I don't deal with relationships. I'm already married to science.
Those Scarfix.
Wow, that's so remarkable.
At least it's not like Cinders. She's dating a god, and that's yeah.
Oh, I don't think Shinobu knows that yet.
No, she does not know. She doesn't understand that.
Oh, Cinders is Did I not tell you guys yet? Cinders is
I don't
dating
think so.
Torin.
What's that?
Oh,
That's
It's gross, isn't it?
strange.
I've never heard of. It is certainly strange. I wouldn't call it gross.
If you want to make fun of her, tell it to my sword because she's in it. She's probably hearing this whole conversation as we speak.
If you
Okay,
insult
then.
me and my husband ever again, I will cut off your horns.
Husband, you're not even.
Wait, I was not the one.
And I'll make fun of your thigh highs in the process.
Of course, you're on that as
That
well.
means she's my
There
adopted
are
mom.
really some strange thigh highs.
Basically.
Oh, that's cool.
Oh God,
I
was... Oh,
She doesn't understand anything relationship-wise at all. She's
I'd
completely
like to
oblivious
point
to
of
it.
note that Hana was the one that called the relationship gross, and Spark's like, it's strange. So,
Yeah.
I don't know why Cinder's going after
Okay,
Spark.
it's okay for Hana to insult.
yeah, I'm the daughter after all.
You want to look at this forgery?
This is a forge? Is this a forge?
It is. You see a large gazebo-like structure here with a giant,
Gazebo?
what can only be described as a giant acorn being cut and cut with giant pickaxes that have sharp ends at the top end of the pickaxe. Almost like how you would like grate cheese. It's being cut and then the insides of it's being grated down.
There you are, Phalar. There's the acorn you're looking for.
Whoa.
I know what these are. Actually, out of character. Fuck.
Are these
That's
like?
the giant metal acorns.
Are these like? What is this?
This is ironwood. That's how they
Ironwood?
make it. Ironwood
use
is,
it?
is a wooden substance that is said to be as hard as iron and as flammable and as fire resistant and bludgeoning resistant as armor.
Oh wow.
Is this closed? Is this closed?
The workers appear to be working on something that is unrelated to the armor.
Okay.
Probably not disturb them. Maybe.
It appears that they're making a statue of some sort.
Oh.
Continue, Siku. Apologies.
Funny enough, Spark, give me a perception check.
Oh, what? Okay. I think my perception's decent. Yeah, it is. No, okay.
Okay,
not if
after
I
that,
roll
give me an
like that.
investigation check because that was high enough. All right,
Oh.
I'll PM you.
Oh.
Because you would recognize the statue.
It's a statue of a T'Chai getting killed.
Yay!
Why is
Good
it the
ending.
statue like that? Oh.
I am close.
Uh.
I am close, right?
Yes.
What does? I
What are
mean, he has done some spectacular things, but
What I am?
Well, what you can see, the statue is of a large humanoid with a very bulky physique, wielding a giant, a giant morning star in his one hand and a shield
Yes.
of a shield of vine and ironwood in his offhand.
He's
Alright.
very handsome.
Oh no, please don't.
What?
That man's
He
got
compliments him.
chiseled abs.
Yeah, he does.
Even
Also
his
got
even his chiseled abs are chiseled abs. Baylor, why can't you be like that?
Hey, don't insult him.
Wow, you're going after this guy right here. I don't want to hear.
I mean,
it.
Why are we trying?
I
why
mean,
are
why,
you trying
why,
to
why can't
deflect-
Spark be like that either?
Because I don't.
Maybe
Because
those
of the,
thigh
it's because
highs
of,
are
it's because
hiding
of the
it.
thigh highs.
This is
Oh my
Salafax?
God. Yes, it's Salifax. Yeah. First question is like, how did word spread of him to here?
I mean,
I
he's
don't
an
recall you
Amber
ever
Egg
telling
cult.
me.
Yeah, you're popular in Ramblebush. You're the Amber person.
Maybe, but
You're like our mascot.
Yeah, unfortunately.
People are gonna be wearing costumes of you shortly.
Oh god, the thigh
that
highs.
is- Okay, seriously, the thigh highs. Look, it's just comfortable hiking boots.
I
Why do you?
I don't wear thigh highs.
Well, I'm wearing thigh highs, so I guess it's okay fashion.
Yeah. Whatever. Sure, of course it is for you.
Anyway, I was just wondering how word of his deeds spread here.
Wait, you two are matching thigh highs? That's so. Aww.
What? No, Salifax doesn't have thigh highs.
No, you two.
Oh,
Do you have a thing for Salifax?
no, I was talking about
It's
Salifax,
amazing.
and then
It's
you jumped
amazing.
in with the thigh high comment.
Good bit, guys. Good bit.
Yeah? Why don't we have matching
Is,
things?
is he about to come out to us?
Come out. Huh.
I have red feathers like you. My bow.
Thanks.
We're matching, aren't we?
Sure, but
Listen. Spark, whoever you are, we accept you for who you are, who Spark is.
Love wins.
I do appreciate the sentiment, Miss Phalar, but it's. You know what? Yes, I accept the
Wow, you.
sentiment.
While you're talking about that, she's gonna head over to the greenhouse. It seems like.
Ooh, the greenhouse.
Yeah, this just looks cool.
All right, this is the greenhouse. It is in fact a place of worship for
Yeah, turn
but
that off.
most obviously it is a
Meadow Walker.
place of worship for the Meadow Walker.
I can do a religion check. It's fine.
Yeah, give me a religion check because there's also
Religion. Oh, I'm actually not good at religion, unfortunately.
Amen, bro.
Man, bro.
the only thing that you see is that it is a place of study. It is a place of worship for the Meadow Walker, and it is a rectangular greenhouse with a giant glass dome at the top of it that is insulating it and giving it a large amount of heat for the very temperate Ravenna forest.
Have I ever seen this before, like a greenhouse before, or no?
In the Phoenix, actually, yes, you've seen greenhouses, as they are some of the only places that can cultivate moist, like kind of like tropical, temperate, tropical climate plants. Wow, I can't speak today.
Or just say it stops it from the pollution,
Yeah,
if anything.
it's also like where you can get your very rare tropical fruits that you can only find in the various islands of the archipelago.
Would the statue be the same as the one that they're making?
No, it is a fountain, and in the center of it is a very beautiful woman with a giant olive branch in her hand that is pouring out water from the top of it.
Oh, it's very pretty.
That's the Meadow Walker, but I assume you would know.
I don't really
Okay, I'm
know
back.
any of the gods that well.
It's
And this place here, roll me a religion check for this one as well.
Oh, sure.
can I roll as well?
Mhm.
Since I'll be looking at it.
I don't have good religion.
Uh, at the top of the building on a giant clock tower, you see that there is a bell with the sigil of a white Spartan style helmet with 2 golden feathers on both the left and the right side of the helmet, and that is the symbol of the Law Light,
Lawlight.
the god of charity, light, and glory. And you can hear that there is commotion on the inside.
I want to check this place out.
You want to go in? Okay.
Let's not go in yet. I'm gonna try stealthing, like try to eavesdrop on what they're saying.
Okay. Very clearly, you can hear a woman in a panicked voice kind of looking over a patient bed.
Oh, and the music changed. Fuck. What's happening from what I hear?
Oh. Nice.
You see this woman with very exotic purple hair that whenever you look at it, you can feel like it's shifting and moving with twinkly light, white lights all around it. Her dress is very wispy as she's looking over this bed of a comatose patient. I tried everything I could, but it appears that they are comatose as well. Why would an infection only infect 10% of the people here? It's so weird.
I'll come out
Don't
and I guess I'll
understand
knock
any
on
of
the door.
Oh, come in.
Excuse me.
Hello. It is a pleasure to meet you. She does a very noble bow.
I'll bow as well. Apologies for jumping in, but is this a hospital?
Now it is, yes, but originally it was a place of worship for the Law Light. But seeing as the gods aren't here anymore,
The gods are warring.
I think it's best used as a hospital. I still feel the Law Light's presence over this place.
What's wrong with... How many people are here aside from her?
Oh, that requires me to do math. 10% of...
So a lot.
I would say there's probably a couple hundred.
10% of 12,625 is 1,262 people. But
Okay.
there, I would say not there aren't that many people in this building here. There's probably maybe only like
200? 100?
200
Fraction.
at most. Yes.
What's wrong with them?
There was a couple of weeks ago. There was an attack. Not really an attack, but an anomaly that occurred in the center of the entertainment district here.
What's an anomaly?
It is an event that isn't normal. It's abnormal.
Mm.
There was a black hole that appeared right above the forge, and it exploded, and many people were caught in it. And those that were in the direct blast, she kind of looks over. They got hit with this weird infection, and I'm trying to understand it because I was in the center of it, but I am fine, and I feel like it's my duty as someone who was fine to help those that aren't fine. Does that make sense, or am I ramblings insane?
No, you're not rambling. This makes sense, don't worry. Fortunately, I have some very talented people with me. One's a doctor.
Oh, wonderful. We don't have doctors around here. We have mages, but I would appreciate your help.
By the way,
Introducing the boy.
The Chadvix.
So, this is one of the optional introductory quests you can do within Vark to gain the reputation of the Patron of the Void.
nice.
This person's nice. I'd say go for it.
Yeah, I like her.
I like her.
Oh no, I thought you were repeating. Please repeat. 'Cause
No.
I actually like this music.
Fela, you're a paladin, right?
Yeah.
You think you just touch them and fix them back to health? That could work. You can
I
do that,
mean,
right?
Maybe we should find out what disease is afflicting them.
I could
Mr.
try.
Scarvix.
It's weird. We never get sick.
Well, of course, you have me with you.
That is fair.
Yeah.
So, give me a medicine check with advantage, Scarvix.
Yeah.
Okie dokie.
Wait, I'm gonna give you. I was
Guidance.
gonna give you that.
Okay,
Still
roll
give
me a
to him,
d4.
roll it. Just
Okay.
click the D4 and you'll roll for it.
Click the D4. Out.
Yeah, we're in guidance.
Ah.
There you
The
go.
future is
15.
now.
15.
On a 15, there are a medley of people within the now hospital that was once a church. Many of them are in a comatose state, but there are some of them that are awake and some of them that are covered in these bandages. But even through the bandages, you can see this black viscous marks that cover their body, almost like almost even darker than a normal bruise that you would see, the black and blue. It's more like a darkness black color.
Oof.
Do you
But
know what?
one of them in particular on your roll they don't seem to be that hurt by it. One of them that almost their whole body is covered in this dark void. They're walking completely fine. Maybe some parts of their body, their proportions don't look completely normal, like their left arm is extended a couple of inches. Other than that, they're completely fine.
So I'm gonna ask the patron. Say, you know anything of that particular fellow over there?
The one with the arms?
Well, the one who seems to be walking just fine.
It turns out he was also a blacksmith who was in the center. I was in the forgery. I can bring him over if you wish.
Sure, it'd be interesting to know about the symptoms.
She calls him over and he walks over. The only part of his body that isn't covered by this void, not necessarily corruption, but covering of his body, is his eyes and let's just say his knees for the weird effect. He kind of walks over and he's scratching the back of his head and it's making this weird warbling noise, like someone's pushing in and out plastic. You hear the you know what noise I'm talking about?
Yeah, I
Yeah.
think so.
Okay.
Hello. My name is Dr. Archmage Scarvik Cursed PhD. I'm here to ask you about your unique condition.
Okay, hold on one moment.
Hello. Scarvix. It's
Yes, that is my name.
nice to meet you.
Hmm.
So, what exactly happened here?
I was working on the forge, working on a statue, when suddenly my vision turned black, and I awoke here. My body feels off. My voice feels doubled, and my arms feel different.
Let's see. Whoop. Almost clicked a hotkey there. Let's see.
You click off your token, like you highlight off.
I'm assuming I have enough things on me to do like very basic diagnostics.
Oh, yeah.
Like like blood
Mhm.
blood pressure, temperature. So I'm gonna try and do that on him. Will I do another medicine check? I'm assuming.
Yeah, give me a medicine check.
Okie dokie.
You have advantage on this as well, and guidance. All right.
Wow.
Big
Roll me a
man.
d4 just in case. If you roll a 4, that'll be really good. But 25 is also really good too. All right. So what kind of test you doing? You're doing a blood test.
Yeah, doing that. Just temperature. Just checking like what exactly the skin's like.
Okay.
Just like if you went to the doctor's office, that sort of thing, like for a checkup.
All right. So when you take their blood, you First, take blood from one of the normal areas, the areas that aren't covered in this black voided-like substance, and their blood appears to be completely normal. Then you go to somewhere like his left arm that is completely covered in this rift, and as you place the vial inside and begin to pour out blood, the blood is this dark black liquid that when you look into it, you can see the patterns of the stars shifting and moving and brightening and deafening in the same time. Their temperature fluctuates from the hottest heats to the coldest colds you would ever feel. You're feeling that sensation at the same time. Their reaction time is dulled significantly. You hit their arm with a small little mallet, and it takes them 2 minutes before they react with some sort of jerking motion.
Ooh.
That's weird, huh?
But you do notice that their eyesight is increased astronomically. They can see pretty much where Siku is across the way and read they can read the welcome sign of the building behind her.
It's ridiculous. Holy crap. Wow.
So let me ask you, do you feel uncomfortable right now?
I feel like myself, but I'm different, not like a copy. Do you understand?
I think I understand.
Existentialism? That's what it sounds like.
So I'm going to quickly motion. Well, I probably walk over to Fahela real quick with the starry blood. I'm like, does this seem familiar to you at all? I'm not sure, but stars seem to be in your roll house a bit.
Yeah, I see what you mean. Does it seem familiar?
Star blood.
Is it familiar for me as well because of the star shit with Asimars?
It doesn't appear to be related to Celestials in any way, but more so like the darkness and the emptiness of space itself. Which, granted, you guys haven't seen a lot of, maybe through the spare telescope that you've interacted with once in a blue moon. But it feels natural. Like, it's not something like the Alakai, which feels like completely out of left field and completely foreign. It feels like something that is natural in at least the confines of the world and the outside world of the planet's solar system.
Can't say it does, Scarvix. I'm sorry.
What do you think we should do? Is it bad? It doesn't seem like it's a bad thing.
Well, they said they felt normal, but not themselves. So this seems like our best case scenario for those affected by it.
Well, I guess how would we be able to help? I guess is the greater question.
Have to do a few more tests. Specifically taking a look at this blood. Though we may want to also ask some of the more affected people as well. This may take a bit.
Do you want to, I guess, stay here and...
If we have nothing else of more immediate importance, then I suppose I will.
It's up to you if you want to stay here. What do you guys want to do? Do you want to stay here with him, or do you want to explore more?
Would you require my help?
Yeah,
I wouldn't be-
yes.
I don't know anything about medical, so I don't think it'd be very good.
I
help.
am
I
very.
wouldn't be against staying here with
I have some expertise in medical matters.
I would appreciate the help. At least you can work a little bit and I can give you some money in the meantime.
Do you know, like, I guess, there's bosses here, right?
Yes.
Do you know anyone that's pretty friendly with everyone?
I try to be friendly with the other Hanjos.
You're a boss?
Yes,
Hey, who are you?
I am the patron of the void. It's a pleasure to meet you.
Oh, we never asked who she was.
It's a pleasure to meet you as well.
We
You
kind
are.
of just barged in.
I
You don't
frankly
seem
don't.
like a crime lord.
I don't know why I'm a head honcho, but I am. I was originally a carnival director within the old palace, but after she motions to her hair and her body. After
I
this,
see.
people thought different of us. And she motions to the voided people around. They started hurting us, harassing us, kicking us out of the city, calling us cursed. And so I'm trying to fend for what little people I have left.
You don't seem too cursed to me. You seem fine, honestly. I've seen lots of starved people in my day. And by that I mean one.
Well, funny, because I was a turtle before all this. And now
What?
I'm this.
What? Yo,
So,
really?
having hair is a weird feeling. And having skin that isn't wrinkly and scaly and a shell. And
That's
you look around and you do notice that there are a lot of people like that. Someone who has the head of a lycanthrope, the hand of a kobold, scaly in substance. People who are mismatched and people who you feel like someone took their limb and put it on someone else. That's very weird.
That's quite strange. I assume, like, when you first got affected, were you just like them, or did you become like this right away?
All I remember is awakening in the center of the entertainment district, and I felt numb, but I also didn't feel myself. I felt like there was something else there. But slowly, as the days went by, it became normal. I'm trying to understand it still, because believe me, this is a big change. Going from what I was previously to this, I've lost people. I've had people who were once friends hate me because of my elven appearance.
What's
But-
your name?
Story.
Was your name always Patron of the Void?
I donned that title because people saw me as an authority figure. They saw me as some savior because I was in the center of it. When I awoken, they praised me as a god, but as a devil at the same time. I don't understand. I don't
know that
remember
feeling.
my name.
Hmm. Perhaps this, I don't know, is it really a disease or an affliction? But I have
People-
no clue what it is, but
People think of it as a chance at a rebirth, but my mother doesn't even recognize me. It's
Are you
something I
able to
have to live with.
are you able to control it by any chance, or?
All capabilities I had before this have been altered. You'll see she casts, she begins to cast what looks like the light spell, but the light emanates a black hole in her hand that emanates darkened light. So it
So
emanates
black
like
light.
this. Yeah, it
Like
emanates
black
like,
light,
yeah,
Yeah.
it gives darkness, but it turns it into light at the same time.
Does it feel like dangerous?
That is a bizarre effect.
It doesn't appear to be dangerous, but it appears to be something that, if unkept, can spiral into what happened to her. And a lot
Ooh,
of the people
okay.
here have spiraled into that same thing as well.
Hmm.
I've heard reports from people coming into the city that this has happened all across the Veilnum. These attacks, these voided abnormalities.
Should we give it a name then? Like Voided or something?
I like to think of it as the rift, because there is a rift between the new me and the old me. I feel like two people split.
Hmm. I
Well, at
suppose.
the very least, I shall be staying here for the time being. If you all want to meet with the other arc bosses, I wouldn't be opposed to staying behind.
I could also stay behind if you need an assistant, Scarvix.
I wouldn't.
Hmm.
I'm not medically capable, so I
wouldn't
don't
be
mind
too
exploring.
much. I suppose we'll split the party.
I believe the snail festivities are about to begin soon. I don't want you to be caught up in this problem. Please go enjoy that, and then afterwards we can begin work.
All right then.
I want you to
don't
at
have-
least enjoy your first day in Varek while you're here.
Well, if you insist, but be assured I shall be back.
She gives you like you can see black tears begin to form at the corners of her eyes as she tries to hold them back. Thank you.
I feel
Thank
bad
you.
for this person. Fuck.
Yeah,
Me too.
pretty sad.
This is where all the turtles have been going.
They've
And
been turning into
potentially-
nocturne portals.
They've been turning into people, not turtle.
And if you see Tortuga, please tell her I'm sorry. She thinks I'm an imposter.
Okay.
Don't think it, don't say it.
I'm not.
You
I'm
wanna,
not.
you wanna go this way? I don't know.
That
what
was
this
so far from my mind until you just said don't say it. I'll be honest.
I thought it'd be the first thing on your mind. You build them everywhere in Nightfall.
Yeah? Listen, I
Build
can't
what?
really make... What, you want me to make Among Us in fucking D&D? Sure, I'll try.
Among Us
Can
in
you?
real
is.
life.
I don't
In
have
real
the...
life.
Yeah, Among Us in real life. The ISS. Fuck.
ISS.
What is this? Is this like
It's
a
a
ship?
palace.
It is a palace. Wow.
I mean, it's called the Old Palace.
Is that a horse?
Yeah, it's a horse.
Among Us in
Man,
real
that's
life.
that's just a voided horse, bro.
Weird looking horse.
This
Yeah,
appears
this
to be what they referred to as the Old Palace, which was a giant sprawling castle that has now fallen into disrepair and is now covered in carnival-like tents and a giant bazaar similar to that of Point Rosa.
So it's like a
Oh,
shopping
this
outlet.
was
Yep.
Or a
certainly repurposed.
Ruins that's been repurposed. Yeah.
It's a place where you can go and enjoy shopping, as well as when the time rolls around you can join the carnival. But due to what happened to the carnival owner, who knows if that's going to be continued anytime soon.
Guess we'll come back.
Don't worry, we'll always have a clown with us.
Who's that?
I think you all know it's Spark.
I don't even know this one.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah, we arguably have multiple clowns.
We got the whole
And
circus with
at
us,
this
huh?
point, you see that there is, you see a giant dome right in front of you, maybe about 50 or so feet away. A giant
Right.
spiraling dome filled with many different houses, building complexes, and people walking in, paying tickets, and moving in. Similar to that of a sports stadium, but in the shape of a snail's shell.
Oh my fucking god, it is.
This is a spiral. The Corallian. Corallian? Is this what the snails are?
It looks like a stadium. A really stupid looking one, but I'm pretty sure it is.
Ava, are you lost in thought?
Huh?
You just stopped on the bridge.
Sorry. I was
Do you
lost in
wanna?
thought.
Do we want to explore more of the,
Oh,
the
no,
white
no.
the whitewood? Because remember the tree? The tree said something about the druids. Or do you
It's
want to
up-
play with the snails?
Frankly, I don't really mind either. If I can't eat the snails, no point in really watching them.
Why?
How about we go look at the trees first and then come back? Because it'd be on the way.
What do you say?
I'm fine with looking at the trees.
Trees.
Snail racing doesn't interest me.
We got to come back with the snails anyway. I want to watch.
Maybe we could
You
participate.
can watch. I may do something else.
Fail, I want to participate in the snail race.
How?
We buy a snail, and we train it.
All in like a few hours?
Mm-hmm.
And at this point, as you enter into the Whitewood district, you see these giant trees, maybe scaling up, similar to the size of redwoods, hundreds and hundreds of feet into the air. Maybe the biggest trees going up about 500 or so. These giant windmills are put on top of these trees and are beginning to spin effortlessly through the air. And there's this giant complex connecting the trees together.
and you can completely walk under this. There are pathways going under this tree, and there are spiral wood staircases going up, and giant interconnecting bridges connecting all the sections of the white wood together.
What kind of, I guess, is it kind of like the hard oak, like the great hard oak tree forest?
I would
Is
say
it-
it's completely different because the trees are a lot bigger than in the hard oak. It gives you the same vibe as the great hard oak tree, the giant cherry,
Yeah, that's
the
what I
giant hard
mentioned.
oak tree.
I meant-
But it's also like there are people living inside these trees as well. Like they're carved in, and you see small little houses that Owlin are kind of coming in and out of, flying up, flying out, using the walkways.
Owlins are people, right?
They are
Yeah.
owl people.
Okay.
Can I like do a nature check on this part of the route to get an idea of maybe how old these trees can potentially
Sure.
be? Okay. Oh wow.
On an 18,
Old.
They're ancient. They gotta be like ancient
If-
trees.
I told you 10,000 would be your youngest guess.
Oh my god, they're very old.
This goes back even before prehistory, which is the earliest recorded knowledge of everything.
Oh
These
god.
trees are really old. They're probably
How
older
old?
than parts of man. Probably even this place probably didn't even look like this, and these trees have been here.
Older than Fela or older than me?
I was gonna make that joke.
Probably
late.
older than most things on this planet. They're
what did
very.
he- Oh god, it's a bird. Oh, what?
It's
I
an
guess.
owl.
It's
now?
dinner.
It's dinner. What?
Hey, Mark, you do not need to pick up Hana's bad habits.
That was out of character.
Uh,
funny.
you see a young Owlin child with rust, almost like a copper colored feather color scheme with this bright blue to contrast it, talking to a Harangon, which is a bunny, rabbit folk.
Oh,
You're telling me one of the griffins ran away? Why now? I need it. Oh no. Oh, they look despondent.
I'm gonna look up and walk up the stairs. I guess
Yep.
this is a pretty big
It
staircase.
fuck you
takes
guys,
you-
I'm flying.
It takes you about 10 minutes to get up the steps of
is-
the tree.
That is a
fly.
long staircase.
Okay, she's athletic. She'll be able to deal with it.
I'll fly up then.
Oh, hello.
Hi. Oh, you look different. Oh, you're all foreigners, aren't you?
yes, we are.
Are you here to enjoy the festivities?
Partly.
Yeah.
Ooh. I
Cute.
tried, man. I can't roll my R's.
That was pretty good. That was
It's
actually pretty good.
because like it's an owl that's doing that.
I like that. I like that. That's
Who
actually pretty good.
are you?
Oh, did I mess up Benoit?
No? Oh.
No, Banui
Okay.
can be with one N and two U's, or two N's and one U. It doesn't matter. It doesn't
Sure.
matter.
Doesn't
which
matter.
one. Both
Anyways.
work. Both are
Wait,
valid.
I said it right. What the fuck's Dream saying?
Banui, yeah.
I've been Nui.
Benoit.
No, I'm pretty sure it's
Banui,
Benui.
Banui.
It doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter. Both are fine.
Anyways, what's going on? These things.
As you see behind them, a mother griffin will kind of walk out of the the what's this place is called, the way station. Will walk out and will begin to speak with the Owlin. Oh no, you said one of its babies is gone too.
What is this place? Is this the place where the griffins are raised?
It's yes, it's called the way station. A bunch of griffins and adventurers come out from all across the Ravenna.
Oh,
I am Carmile Rostov. I am the next archdruid of the White Wood.
oh, nice to meet you. I'm Shinobu. She'll like
Shinobu.
put her hand out. Or, just grab her feathers to shake hands, I guess.
Yep.
Or pet her head. Or her head. I don't know if it's the guy or
Petting
girl.
your head?
She's cute.
My family and I, we run the White Wood together.
Oh, you said you guys you're druids, right?
Yes, we are druids. We have we commune with the griffins for they help us in our time of need. So we try to help them as much as possible. Are the rest of you walking up the steps?
Yeah, I imagine
Yes,
like now
sir.
is when we get up just panting and out of breath.
All right.
A 10-minute climb.
As you guys get up, she kind of she kind of wanders into the way station, and you can see that it is the equivalent of a post office, as much as you can in a fantasy setting. There are many different griffins that are kind of walking in, picking up mail themselves, putting it on like a little pouch on their back, and they fly off through one of the many different pathways, going this way, down here, over here, up, and then kind of flying out this way. All over, there are many different outs for them to go and fly out of the way station. You see,
that's cool.
many different owlins are kind of floating around as well, and almost producing mail from thin air, from these little places, these little pedestals similar to the ones that up on here that are used as like a quick mail station to create mail, send it off.
Very busy. Wow.
We are very busy. We have many different griffins that help us collect and take mail across the Ravenna. It is a lot, but it's also very painful when one of our griffins disappears, like one of them just did.
Oh. One of them ran away?
Let me go over down here and over here.
Oh god.
Griffins. Man, I wrote fucking paragraphs for this shit. What the fuck?
Griffin the study.
He got it prepared. In the deep notes.
Griffin study.
One of the griffins. The others tell me that it was in a maddened state and almost attacked some of its carriers.
That sounds horrible.
And I think it might be linked. Previously, the griffins have become more aggressive, attacking handlers and killing people. Like they cut themselves off, and our family have been trying. We've been trying to quell the griffins, but they've been getting too rowdy lately. And one of them ran away, and it's been disrupting mail. And I don't know what to do.
Do you have any suspicions of anyone tampering with these griffins?
Yeah, I hope no one would tamper with the griffins.
I'm gonna look over to
step back a bit. Do you know why a griffin would get rowdy and, I don't know, rebel against its handlers?
I have no reason why. Maybe the daycare has been having a lot of people come in lately. I don't know, maybe if one took one of the eggs of their children, and but then it would be a long-seated problem of people taking eggs away, and then you see them kind of like get into this thought process where they just keep talking and talking to themselves.
Yeah. I wonder if it's something to do with the environment, because I know that animals get very sensitive to things, the environment. And remember
Perhaps,
the tree? Maybe the tree was saying there's maybe some sort of weird corruption in this part of the forest. Maybe that could be
Yeah,
part
We
of the
could look
problem.
into it. The daycare is a good place to start. You have any? Do you think anywhere else we should look? Where
Well,
would
seems
the
like-
corruption manifest best?
Well, I'm gonna try to commune with these trees again with my power.
All right, yeah.
I don't know if Carmyle would know much more than what they know.
Can you talk to trees as well, since you're a druid? Not sure if
I'm
this
not
is
really. I don't have druid. I don't have
talking
druidic.
to
Oh, you
Carmyle.
talking to her?
Talk to the
Carmyle?
trees. I can talk to the trees, but usually whenever the trees want to talk to me, it is just laughter. And they
We-
tell me stories.
Can we see if that could show us? If it will help us figure out if there's something wrong with the forest.
Yeah, they will take you to one of the pathways over here, and they will touch the bark of the tree, and at the same time their eyes will flicker with a green druidic veil as they begin to recount what the tree says to them. They will speak on the tree's behalf.
Okay.
What
I
is
am
it
the
you want to
Lorax, and I
know?
speak for the trees.
Does something ail the trees? Is there something like hurting the roots or something? That's what I think was happening.
It is said that people are attempting to cut down the trees, although it is very important for our ecosystem. Loggers are coming in from across the world for this white wood lumber, which is said to be very expensive.
Saying like poachers are coming in to destroy the land.
Not necessarily poachers, but maybe people from the city itself.
City Whitewood. Hmm.
And
Anything,
the tree says it saw something dangerous. It saw a man abducting one of the eggs of the griffin.
well,
Oh,
there we
that-
go.
That would make
That might be
sense.
our
Oh, no.
reason.
I feel bad for the little youngling.
What does the man look like?
And where did he go?
Covered in a blood-soaked rag.
No, the-
Oh, that makes a lot of sense.
Well, I think we know what who we're dealing with now.
And it disappeared into the trees.
Do the trees feel corruption, or they feel like they're dying from the? Or like, I'm trying to explain basically what the other tree was feeling to like ask if that's like the same case over here.
The trees are breathing heavily. They're suffering. They feel their roots cut off. The white wood trees have roots expanding all the way into Doomont.
Oh,
So
where's the where are they getting cut off the most? Would they know? Like, where's like, I guess, source part for them, if that's applicable to cheese?
The roots underground are the most vulnerable.
Any specific location, or just underground is what you can get?
I would sense maybe down the Underwine would be where they are hurt the most.
Yeah, I think our best bet is to probably go under there and see what's going on.
Some of the trees of the Underwine, their roots go all the way down to the Underdark.
I don't think we can solve that problem, but I think we can definitely look around here and see if we can figure out some of the source. It seems like the other trees were affected by it too, since their roots don't go as deep.
So you want
I mean-
to help the Griffins?
Yes,
Well,
of
we were
course.
planning on tackling these blood cultists at a later date, but so yeah, now seems like any good a time.
It seems like we can get into the underwire. We'd be able to potentially look into finding the lost egg and also dealing with these blood cultists.
They
Yes,
attempt to give Shinobu a hug and completely miss.
How do you miss a
How do you
hug?
miss a hug?
How do you miss a hug?
I give like an acrobatics to try to catch the owl.
Give me well, you're right next to them, Shinobu. Either their
Catch them.
either their eyesight is very poor, or they are blind.
Oh, no,
One or
it's
the
because
other.
it's fucking day.
Oh, they don't probably can't see very well.
They
Oh,
can't see
you think under the tree shade
Bro, put
they'd
on
be able to see,
sunglasses.
but I don't know how
I don't-
dark it is under the tree. It could be very bright. Who knows?
So I emanate light.
Oh, I'm sorry, my eyesight is not very good.
It's okay.
My never mind.
Well, we'll try to help you find the eggs if that helps, and maybe the missing griffin as well. You said there was a missing one that was very upset.
They nod their head very vigorously. No, the Griffins need help. The babies are being taken, and they're getting angry.
Okay, I think we'll have to look into where the eggs are. You said there's a hatchery over here. Where were the eggs being stored? Here or?
There is a daycare by the Snail Dome. I believe it is closed today, though.
Okay. What do you guys think you want to do? You want to look around some more?
Well, we've got our leads. I guess snail time.
Okay, we can go over there and take a look at the snails. We'll come back when we find it, or if anything, we'll try to let you know what's going on.
This time they get the hug right, they get the trajectory right, and they give each of you a very deep hug like a child would.
That's cute.
Oh, thank you.
And specifically, they go up to Hana, fly up to their head, and
kind of like lay down in the warmth.
And it's dinner
on the
time.
head.
Oh, this doesn't hurt
Oh,
you?
your head is warm. I like it.
It
Like it a
doesn't.
lot.
I hope it doesn't hurt you.
Oh, no. It doesn't. It feels nice.
All right. It's just staying on my head.
It waits until you get out of the way station and then it jumps off.
I suppose you're another, I guess, boss of this area.
Our family is considered head honchos, but I'm next in line. After my parents' death, I was sent to inherit their position.
What do you think of everyone else?
I think they're all nice. I don't like Teen Nook, and the Dream Lady scares me. The Void is creepy. I like the turtle, though. She's very nice.
That's fair.
Okay. Okay, that sounds good. You guys wanna move down and look around some more?
Yep.
Okay.
Let's go.
Oh, you're gonna go this way? I was gonna go this way. It doesn't matter.
Well, you can go any way you want. There's millions of ways you can
Yeah, there's a
maneuver.
lot. I was gonna go towards the hatcheries, but I was like, I
Who do
think
we
that's
trust more?
I need Spark to give me a wisdom check.
Uh-oh.
Beast Dame.
Spark, you get lost. You
R.I.P.
and it's like the thing where everyone picks a different way and they all end up in the same place, but Spark just takes that one direction that goes to a completely different side of the city. He ends up all the way like over here. Oh, how did I end up here? As he begins walking back and goes to another way.
Oh, she's just gonna go the
This-
long way.
This path has taken some time.
Where'd everyone else go? So weird.
I'm just gonna follow
We just see over
fire.
the PA system.
She just ends up
We have a lost child here.
lost child.
We have a lost,
Lost child.
Here. Again, pick them up when you have a chance.
It's like
She just ends up over here.
it's like when you got that 3D map overlay, but it's like very poorly made, and it's like it takes you like down, up, right, left to the side, diagonally. You got like that shitty waypoint system.
Oh god, it's like the
How did you get? Huh?
I walked
Weird.
this way.
This is so strange.
She said the place was closed. I think.
There you are.
You do see that it is in fact closed.
It's like
Are
what
they
the-
like ranging? Or like,
Similar to like a Pokemon daycare, you do see the griffins, or there are a handful of baby griffins that are like kind of walking around, and a couple of mother griffins keeping watch over them. A handful of
Nice.
handlers are looking and making sure everything is okay.
Is there one guy standing up front telling you how they're doing and if they are laying eggs?
Yeah, yes. Now be careful, ladies and gentlemen. The griffins get very angry when they're about to lay their eggs. It is hatching season.
We should definitely watch this place in case it happens again.
nice. Maybe I could instead of sleeping in an inn. I'm not really good at looking at things though. Having one eye is quite a disadvantage.
Oh, if only we had some magic ward or something to like spy on it.
Alright, let me see what I got.
Check out Magic Cat.
Oh, Magic Cat, right? No, we don't need you, Phalar. Fuck you.
Yay! Finally, I can retire.
What's this? It's
Uh,
not labeled. But I'm just
Yeah,
curious
it's
what
not
this
labeled. It appears to be another religious church of some kind.
is. Grr.
Okay. Well, what to come back? Do we want to look around a little more and then go see the snails?
Sure. I wonder when this festival is starting.
As you say that, there are large amounts of crowds coming from all directions circling the dome.
Starting now.
Maybe
Okay,
we should just go see it now. Okay.
let's go see it now.
Okay.
Snail time.
All right, so for the snail race, let me pull up the snail name generator I made.
Oh boy.
So first off, it is 10 gold pieces for any adult spectator and 5 gold pieces for any children.
All right, who looks like a child?
Me, I'm not the
Garvitz,
child.
maybe?
Oh, Shinobu, want to be a child?
I don't think I look like a child.
You're How tall are
I-
you?
Come on. 5'4".
I think we could pull it off.
She looks at herself. She doesn't look like a child.
Just say that. Just say I'm your older sister or something.
Should just be like, then that's it.
We gotta
I
say
don't have
something,
any
bro.
deception, so sure.
Let's do it.
All right.
So I guess we'll play full, except for Shinobu, who's 5.
All right. As you walk up to your registration area or like your entry ticket, you see this like college kid who's kind of working here. So how many adults, how many children you got?
Thank you. We're charging. Let me count again.
5 adults, 1 child.
No,
5 adults, 1 child.
5 adults and 1 child. That'll be about 55 gold pieces. You won't
Should I-
pay? You won't pay or what?
How much money we have?
Much money. Let's check D.
Check
Man,
the
it
treasury.
would be cool if you guys had a spreadsheet that had all your relevant information on it.
Mhm,
Yeah,
if
man.
only.
If only.
Hey, dear finances. How much do we fucking got? It's still loading though. Codex. We have 851 or no 585.
Yeah, it should be fine.
Man, I thought you guys were richer than that.
Should be fine. I mean,
I spent it on bunk beds, bro. We'll pay up then.
the minus 55 gold for Snail Race. Looks like they can. Let's put that there.
I saved 5 gold, guys. I'm proud.
Wow.
Of it.
If I get caught.
All right,
Okay.
so as you pay 65 gold pieces, you enter into the dome, and you notice that it is a very weird stadium with a giant spiral racetrack that goes up, like almost.
Like a circuit, right?
Yes, like a circuit. But rather than going, it goes vertically up, like a giant spiral up to the top of the dome. There are multiple different tiers that you can go to watch. So as the race develops and as people go up the different tiers, you can move up to different sections of the stadium. Or alternatively, you could just pick one of the tiers and just get seats there. They give you seats for the first tier. And you see there are different peddlers who are offering goods and offering types of food and drink, very different types of wines, ales, and beers that are served in snail shell mugs, and
I
specifically a bunch of soups, snail soup, all that good stuff.
See, I told you we eat snails.
Bruh. This reminds me of the Diddy Kong racing map.
It's served in snail
Oh, yeah, me
shells,
too.
but that doesn't mean
Dino
we're
Mountain.
eating snails.
Hey, look at the soup. It's snails.
At the
That's really gross.
at the bottom of the stadium, you can see 2 snails are talking to each other. So, well, how do you think you think the race is gonna go well? I hope my handler doesn't. Whenever he casts spells, we just go slower, you know. I wish we were like. I wish he didn't think that was a good idea. Hey man, Pablo, I'm sorry, bro, but you just got a bad handler. I think you might need to rework your contract. Do you think I need to rework my contract? Get a different handler?
Talking snails?
Yeah, are snails people and people are eating the snails? What?
What is this?
So,
Wait, so I have to talk for you to find it objectionable?
Starvix, since you are an archmage, give me an arcana check.
Oh boy.
Why are the snails talking?
Are they awakened? That could be a thing.
These snails are under the effect of a permanent awakening spell, which
Okay.
awakened heightens the intelligence of a creature and makes them sentient. So these snail, the people of Vark, for as long as this tradition has continued, they have created these sentient snails and have bred them to the point where the awaken spell has worn off, and they're just smart as fuck anyway.
So
Oh, man.
they basically
evolved.
they evolved them pretty fast.
Yes. So
we know they're eating them.
at some point, oh, that's wrong. I'll just ask Jack to talk to Star.
Fireside chat. Oh,
Don't worry about that. That's bad.
you're good.
Something else.
I'm not quite sure how ethical these races are. I mean, my lab Tronalia stopped using animal subjects years ago.
Are they sentient?
Yes, very.
Yes, we
And
are.
wait, how do you feel about people eating your kind?
Oh, they're dumb. I mean, if they eat the dumb ones, it doesn't matter. If they eat the smart ones, then it's a crime.
I know that they have that high intelligence for the Awakened spell. I think they have like a -2 or something. They're not that intelligent.
Survival of the fittest. All right,
If I
I
should
don't
be
know if I want to eat
fascinated or
the
horrified.
snails.
I am both.
Talking animals is kind
Yes,
of not my
I
thing.
would say both.
Eating talking animals doesn't really suit well with me.
Doesn't with me either.
So I will give you the names of the racers. So there
Look at the place
are
bets.
yes, there are 10 racers in total. There is the Blue Thunder. There is
God, gambling.
Sebastian.
Sebastian.
Fabio, the Cool Caracool. There is the Magic Missile.
Nice.
There is the Navy.
Nuker. Maybe Nuker.
There is Pablo. Why are these all
Let's go-
Why
let's
are
go,
these all
Pablo.
Why are these all Spanish names?
Maybe it's just a Spanish snail race.
And then I had another. I had more names for these.
Escargot.
The Emperor of Snails
Oh, of course.
and a snail space.
Snails.
So 1,
Where's
2,
Flavio?
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and one more, and then we'll do Gaston.
Vámonos, caracolos. I can't fucking speak Spanish.
Okay. And additionally, this is how the rules of the game itself in lore run down. So the goal is to get to the top of the dome as quickly as possible and by as any non-offensive means as possible and necessary. There are
So
4
is that
tiers from the bottom of the spiral to the top of the dome, which counts as its own, so 5 in total. And you have to get from the bottom to the top as fast as possible. And the total length of the course is 6,000 feet in total. The snails can move at a pace of 30 feet as their movement action on a turn. However, they can cast spells using their actions. The handlers can cast spells as their action instead of moving an additional 30 feet as if they use the dash action. So it's kind of like you're trading a potential speed boost or potential hindrance of another competitor for the extra movement.
This is Mario Kart.
Yes.
Yeah. Kind of, yeah. Basically, you gotta make a sacrifice of a movement to do an ability. Basically,
outside
like a two?
interference to the rider or the snail itself from both inside and outside sources is strictly prohibited. So you cannot cast like a magic missile at the handler or at the snail.
yeah.
If you damage one of them, it is you will be promptly removed from the premises, and the snail will be disqualified.
Can you
But
like?
But
you
I
affect
subtle
the
cast
track?
counter spell.
Can you what?
Can you affect the track?
The contestants can, but the range of the spiral is actually out of the range of most spells. But
man,
you can also
I
you
could
can
shoot them, but I don't think it's a good idea.
you can also attempt to sleight a hand check, subtle cast a spell.
So you can kind of break the rules if you don't get
Jack,
caught.
thank you.
Okay,
I
okay.
really do appreciate it.
We don't
You're
have a
fucking
snail,
crazy.
Yeah, we're just watching.
We're just watching.
You
but we
guys
can
are
bet on
watching,
them.
but you can affect the race itself if you wish to perhaps get one of your contestants to win. And the stage is a spiral starting from the bottom of the dome to the top of the dome. There are viewing platforms at each tier, and the track is 20 foot wide, and 4 snails can comfortably fit across in width.
Which
and-
one's? Sorry. Which one's the Verus? The Dream Lady's snail.
She is voting for Fabio.
Fabio, of course.
Or
Fabio.
she's voting for Fabio.
Fabio.
And specifically, so how betting is going to work is the Snail Dome actively endorses gambling and betting on the snails that compete in the race. Some snails and their racing companions have set themselves up for the foreseeable future because of these bets and because of the illegal gambling that happens here. How this works is that you're paid the amount that you bet when you place into a pool, and you gain a bonus based on how much they roll in each tier. So it is done through a tier system. So if your guy rolls really well, you'll gain a modifier of 3.5 to the gold total that you have. So if you bet a lot of money and you get that whole bonus and your snail wins every single tier, you'll get a lot of gold as a result.
I see. Okay, so it's broken up into 4 tiers, and the effectiveness of how well they did. Yeah. Okay.
Mercy, you
makes
can
sense.
rig it, right? Do you have that weird curse thing?
Do you have haste?
Phalar would not rig it out of principle.
Ooh, well,
Spark is uninterested in snail racing because
Phalar.
it's
Yeah.
literally snails.
I want to bet money.
We
So-
should rig it.
What? No.
Why? We can earn,
Because
we
that's
can
not
earn
fair.
so much money.
How this is going to work is that mechanically the course is split into 4 tiers, and the top of the dome for a 5th tier. Each tier have each of the party members roll a d20, a flat d20, so meaning there's no modifiers to it. If there is a tie, re-roll and add that outcome to the total roll. So if two people roll an 8, you'll re-roll and then you'll add that additional number to that 8. The snail with the highest number will advance to the next tier first, and so on in descending order. The snail that makes it first to the tier will gain advantage on their next roll.
You could try it. I don't see a problem. Do the bet in the beginning, right in the beginning.
You have to bet in the beginning, and you guys can bet as a party on one snail as a whole.
So Fabio's
the dream
the
ladies.
dream ladies, and apparently she won 15 times. She must know the
She
I
must
don't know,
know.
but the rabbit fucker said he rigged it.
rabbit
No.
fucker said he rigged it. Can you bet on like 2 things?
You can probably bet
I'll
separately.
let you
sure.
bet. I'll let you bet. I'll let you bet on 2 of them, but I won't let you bet on every single one because, I mean, realistically, you could if you
You
want.
lose all
I'm
your
playing
money.
all sides, so I
Yeah, if you
come
want
out
to
on top.
if you want to lose all your money, you do that. Yeah.
We could go 10, 10, 10 for the dream lady,
Oh.
10 for the rat
10
bitch.
gold. That's it. I was gonna do like 200 gold on one.
Do we have that?
Yeah.
530.
530.
Yeah, so it's
We
just
want to
half our
spend
gold.
all of our money on snails.
Come on, we could win like a lot of money. if you're
But we
lucky.
could also lose it all and have nothing.
What's the fun of that? It's not like real money.
Richie.
Phalar is
We can go do a
mostly
quest to get more money.
anti-gambling, so
Okay, how much money does Shinobu have on her personally?
She would have had like 50 gold at least.
All right, she's allowed to spend the 50 gold, but no more.
Alright, fine. If I win like first place, you're gonna regret it. I'll put 50 gold on Flavio. I'll just type it
Okay.
up.
So put your bets in the World Codex chat so I can see. And now
Oh, the shadow-
additionally,
oh, the shadow.
what I need from all of you is to pick one of the contestants on a meta level. So just pick one that is the most interesting to you, and then I will write them down and record them.
You type the names out for all of them.
Yeah, type the name that you want. Type the name that you want to control for the D20 roll.
Alright,
Oh.
dibs on the Navy.
I don't know. Remember all their names? Did you write their names
No.
down?
I
There's a
wrote their
lot of
names in chat.
It's
Oh, you did. Okay.
Yeah, in Foundry chat.
I'll do 50 gold on Flavio.
Dibs
Fabio.
I
on.
think I'm an Emperor enjoyer.
So then I'll control.
I think I'm a magic missile.
I'm the Navy.
I want to control Gaston.
I want to control Flavio. Maybe shouldn't. No, maybe I shouldn't.
Let's go Flavia the snail.
Can I control Flavio? Please?
It's Fabio, not Flavio. That's Paper Mario.
Flavio. Yeah, I know. I love paper word. I'll just type that. Oh, whatever. I just typed it in there. I'll just copy it.
Controller on the Navy. The Navy better fucking win, bro.
No, you're not even betting money on it, are you?
Oh, so we should all try rolling low.
No,
All
how
right.
you not try to roll low?
So, let us begin.
You guys have music for this? Put some.
Coconut Mall music?
Hold
Oh,
on.
that's Snail music. They specifically have a thunder snail.
Alrighty. So how this is going to work is I need all of you to roll a flat d20 for your progress.
Oh.
All right. So that is all your totals. I need you all to keep track of them.
Okay. I'll take
Keep
a
track of your
notepad.
totals and add them up all together at the end.
Turn 1.
So I need to roll for the Blue Thunder.
Oh my god, Miz.
Where's the dice button? There used to be like a
Just
dice
roll-
button on the
Blue
left.
Thunder rolled a 3. Sebastian.
Oh, Sebastian. Wait, why didn't I go for
Sebastian rolled a 6.
Bastion.
The Cool Caracol.
Flavia the snail.
Yo, why does this music go hard?
I think
This picture goes so hard.
Pablo is next. 11. And a snail's pace. Let's see how good you do, buddy. Okay, not good. And then and Gaston. Okay, you all rolled. So
Yes,
the highest
sir.
is Fabio. So Fabio, you will roll with advantage this time.
How'd I roll advantage?
You do
Oh,
2d20.
3d20.
Okay, 16.
What is that? Wow.
Well, not
he-
16.
8.
8.
Turn to 8. Okay.
Make sure you know that it is 2 8s rather than
Yep,
16.
So 1 8. I had 1
So
8. Yep.
you watch as the snails begin their descent up the giant track. People are cheering for their various types of snails they want to win. People are throwing things into the track and immediately being taken out by these giant gnomes, the buff ass gnomes who kind of carry them up on their shoulders and out of the arena. You see Fabio begins to go forward with a giant gust of speed as he reaches the first tier. There's a pause as there's a barrier there. Everyone moves up to the second tier as we begin the roll. Everyone else go.
Okay.
You guys are good.
Ooh,
Oh, wow, mercy.
Mercy. Oh, mine is at 12.
All right, so I got Blue Thunder. I paused. So believe it or not, this is the theme for the darts. You know, like the dart championships. So I don't know why, but it's really fucking good.
Yeah, this like goes so hard.
It's pretty fun.
Yeah, I'll be a professional dart. Sure.
Next is Caracol. Okay. Then we got Pablo.
Pablo Escobar.
And we got
Oh,
Snail's
no,
Pace. All right. As this round goes forward, you watch as
The Emperor.
the Emperor of Snails, who is adorned with this very flashy crown. The snail will begin to surge with a gust of speed as the handler behind him casts gust of wind, causing all the other snails to falter behind as he gusts forward up to the third tier.
Absolute Chad.
Mercy, you roll with advantage. Roll me 2d20.
Roll 220. Oh fuck me.
Nice.
Make sure you count those 3 and 4, and I need the rest of you to go.
Oh, he count both. That's crazy.
Yeah,
Hey, that's
count
better.
both. Oh my god.
On I roll 1d20. 11.
Okay, you
Yeah,
got-
make sure you count both 8s, not just one.
Oh, both? Okay, I just put.
Yep.
You got Blue Thunder. Blue Thunder didn't roll that well. Caracol. 11. I'm not rolling too hot for these guys. Pablo. It's okay. They're fodder anyway. Pablo. We really care about Fabio. And then we got Snail's Pace.
Flavia.
All right, you watch as this time, Blue Thunder, who surges with a blue lightning streak, begins to tire out as the snail tuckers to a snail's pace. Coincidentally enough, the snail's pace snail just goes right by Blue Thunder as they begin to all race, and the race is getting tough. It's getting tense. there are a couple of snails that are in the front line. Specifically, though, the what snail did you pick? We got Gaston. Gaston. No one races like Gaston as he gets up to the 3rd tier. I need you, my friend, to roll with advantage. 25.
Oh my.
So
50.
So count that as the rest of you roll for me.
Oh god.
It's true.
bro, like
Oh,
Oh, Mercy might win.
Finally get a good roll.
Mercy's gonna
we're
win.
wasting the good rolls on the snail race, guys. When we fight people,
As
we're
we
gonna
should.
lose.
Now we want.
Okay, so Blue Thunder has been eliminated.
R.I.P. You're a real one.
Oh God, what?
The snail got tired.
Got tired.
That's what happens
I
when
think
you roll
Mercy
one man
wins.
or roll really low. Pablo. Then we have Snail's Face. I had one more, right?
Yeah,
Caracol.
Sebastian.
Sebastian and Caracol. Sebastian and Caracol. All right, so Blue Thunder is gone. Pablo, however, will roll. Pablo rolled a 3. Pablo's out. Snail's Pace. Snail's Pace not doing too good.
It's in
Sebastian.
the name.
Sebastian's also out.
Oof.
No, Sebastian.
Caracol.
He's my favorite Amber
Caracol's
XO.
not doing too well. All right, so this time it is a neck and neck race between the Emperor of Snails and Gaston as they're head and head. You watch as the handlers are beginning to cast their own spells as they shoot forward, and then one catches up, and then the other one gets tired and shoots up forward again. As they get up to the 4th, you can begin to see the edge of the top of the dome. As it is time, I need you both of you to roll with 2d20 for me.
Ooh.
As you got to the top
wow.
at the same time.
Both of who?
The Emperor and Gaston.
Ben and Mercy.
2d20?
Yep.
Oh, fuck me.
Oh.
Uh-oh. Oh my god.
Oh my
The natural 20.
Oh, okay. The rest of you.
Ben's cruising.
Yes, let's roll.
Yeah.
1d20. God damn it.
Oh, thank god we did.
2 5, 2 8s. My luck has run out.
Let's see how Snail's Pace goes. Can Snail's Pace pull it out? Nah, unfortunately, Snail's Pace is gone, as is Caracal. As this begins to move forward, it is clear that Gaston is taking up the lead as he rushes forward. The Emperor of Snails beginning to slow back as the magic missile shoots forward with magic missiles of their own, causing a giant spectacle. As it is not only a race, it's also a show, and it is important to pull off a good performance. Who knows? People get famous off of that. As we get up to the final stretch of the top of the dome, Ben, I need you to roll 2d20 for me.
Okie dokie.
22.
So-
The rest
so
of you,
really good.
give me what you got.
I roll.
Oh man.
Okay, I've been
Yeah,
he
doing
sucks.
fairly well.
I think I got like 3rd or 4th.
And my first couple of rolls were pretty bad, but now I've actually doing really well.
As everyone runs up to the final finish, in a blinding light, all of the snails reach the finish line. I need you all to add up your. I need all of you to add up your results and see what you
Sure
got
thing.
for me.
I got the nice number.
Ooh.
You just typed in like that? Does it work?
Yeah, you just have to type in a slash roll.
I didn't
Oh,
know
the slash
that.
roll.
Oh, interesting.
Slash roll
19 plus 8.
plus 12
8.
plus 4. 19 plus 8 plus 7. Hey.
Damn.
That's everyone, right? 1, 2.
The first person to go through the finish line is Gaston with a blinding speed. The effects of the magic that the caster has casted on the snail and on the battlefield causes them to go for a lightning finish. Second up is the Emperor of Snails, the crown shining brightly, and the snail kind of stops for a little bit as the other competition is so far behind. You watch as the snail does like
to some of the reporters who are getting impatient finishes, as he almost waits far too long for the magic missile to almost shoot by him, but the Emperor just kind of edges out of victory just in the nick of time. The magic missile finishes in third. Gaston in first.
Fucking Navy was just jogging. I swear to God.
Flavio did all right.
We got Emperor in second, and then we got Magic Missile
I got fourth.
in third. All right. So did you all put money on your snails?
I put money on mine.
Okay.
I did my team in fourth, I think.
All right. Well, because of that, Shinobu, you lose. How much gold did you put in
I
again?
put 50.
Okay, good. Not too bad. As Gaston wins the first almost upset in a long while, as Pablo and other notable snails like Sebastian and Blue Thunder are all knocked out within the first, second, or third tier. Gaston goes for the win.
How old are these snails? They're getting washed up if it's been.
Yeah. As people are cheering, people are hollering, people getting hammered drunk as their favorite snails are winning, and it's a giant event. The whole city, you can hear the cheering and the laughter from people all over, even from the Whitewood to the Dreamwood, as this event is broadcasted within the entire city. And
Is this a radio?
one time, the city, as divided as it is, appears unified in sport.
Nice.
And that, my friends, is where we're going to end tonight's episode of World Codex.
GM, I'm sure we're going to use this again because this is quite a expansive and convoluted system you made for using it only once ever.
Well, I hope you know that we will use this system in about 2 in-game weeks.
Yay!
If you want another snail competition.
Look, I'm just saying that, like, you put a lot of work in this, and if you're only going to use it once.
Oh no, the good thing is whenever there's another campaign that takes place in VAR, I can just use the same system again.
Yo.
Great.
Actually, add that Kirby that I lost 50 gold.
I thought it was your gold. That was your on.
That's the money I put into your thing, the total. But yeah, technically,
Uh,
it's 50 gold. Yeah, I almost did all right. I did all right.
Yeah.
It was a good guess.
You did good for the first couple of rounds, and then
first half,
it was
and
just
then it just fell
those
off.
2d20s started to get in. But
People kept getting in the big rolls.
thank you guys for joining me for tonight's episode of World Codex.
Yeah, no problem.
Whew. Good time. Good times.
great
Yeah.
time.
We did it, guys. We won. We saved the world and
We
gambled.
found
on
the
stuff.
codex.
Yeah.
Found the
Oh,
codex.
for next week, we gotta talk to the turtle, and then figure out where we're gonna go next.
Turtle. Oh, now I'm hungry.
I gotta
You're
eat
gonna have some
something.
fucking snails or some shit?
I
Yeah,
want to try snails.
escargot.
I want
But-
to try eating those.
I'm gonna just say a couple words to chat. Thank you guys for joining me today. Always a pleasure running for you. Amazing. You guys are great. You guys are awesome.
Dream says, does Shinobu still get something because the betting was on tiers or
No,
something?
Shinobu got in 4th place.
No.
It's first, second, and third.
Ah.
Yeah, no, I beat Fabio by 1 point.
And now that you guys know how the system works, you can bet next
Exploit
time.
it.
We can exploit it for money.
Yay. Yo, I found the infinite A-tier money glitch.
and it involves snail racing of all things.
You
What a
guys won't
fucking
believe this.
crazy.
Just use what's the word the word you can see into the future and figure out which one wins.
Foresight, which ones wins?
Yeah, that freak.
Nah, but seriously, Jack, you're fucking crazy, man. Helia, thank you for the sub too. What a time. What a time, man. We hit that sub goal. Feeling A1. Good shit.